Where your change at? I seen you slipping out the super red. Left hand clutching the hero, right hand tucked in the back. I got all the prices memorized, no trick of the hat. Salami, Sammy, oil, and Vinny. Leave 12 cents after tax, and don't you clap me back with that. Actually, I had exact change. Type of horse shit, fibs as weak as your grip be abhorrent. How your sandwich dripping, you ignore it, I'd adore it. Dry your smeaty tears and reassure it. Reverse like Uno on our rolls and leave you whining about the cards you dealt. Give you my 2 cents and leave you missing on the Roosevelt. This be that aluminum foil wrap. Reynolds crinkle round the corners of my shoulders in all caps. Triple plat, not with records, but metal scrap in the sack. Skin of my teeth, type of beef when I thieved it off a rat. Don't be passing me no paper type of prezzies. I'ma burn them if you let me. Heat's expensive, little homie, burning barrel. Keep me debt free, don't even try to tempt me. I got bigger things in mind, like spray painting my chain before it oxidizing kind. Keep my hindsight 20/20, curly headed girlies looking lovely, beautiful with they booty full and mountains high above me. About to shoot my shot, city cop got me cock blocked. Double finger flippy off, pants is down, undies round my ankles. Dingus dangle diligent while pissing on his cankles. Sidewalk spitting mischief while I'm grifting with Panama. Pennies, nickels, dimes, but a Kennedy's a rare find. Magic bullet way it shatter minds when it happen. Way I land my lines, I don't mind you calling me statin while I'm stepping out the slime in Manhattan. No one be asking what's happening, but all them cretins surely be forgetting about my panhandle patent. Hefty bag on the back, Santa style with the sack. Coins jingle within, head crack when I give a spin. I be a level 50 magician. Hit you up for change, you produce them in an instant. Conus twinkle in addition. Quest completed, ace the mission. Back to creeping in the tunnels purely of my own volition.
Slippy slide. Yo, bitch, turn the glass to me. Water shimmered off her eyes. Yo, bitch, like molasses to me. Like she sweetin' on me, looking fine. Walk her up the stairs to where I died. Would you like to slippy slide? Slippy slide. Ain't no thing to fear, baby. Intentions crystal clear, baby. Slippy slide all up the cold. Slow your roll and just breathe, baby. 61st all clean, baby. Water and chlorine, baby. Slippy slide. Next thing you know, she in my lap, and it was slippy slide. 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 Red and yellow plastic bitch ride. She rockin' on me shift my weight. Eject the bitch while me ride. Who next in line? Who next in line? Slippy slide, yo mommy got my mind heavy. Way she be floating all the time. Kinda wanted to call me her baby, son screening me up, her hands divine. Walk her up the stairs to where I die. Would you like to slippy slide? Slippy slide. Yo mommy sweet with me, homie smooching, talking real horny way that she losing control, stroking breasts on the low, homie. Cuddle first and then ghost, homie. Seagull high, disperse, homie. Back for seconds in the moment when I slightly slide, slightly slide, slightly slide, slightly slide, slightly slide, slightly slide, slightly slide. It's too old to just kidding. Ain't no telling who's winning. Be your daddy in a minute. Shit so fine. Slightly slide, slightly slide, slightly slide. Her body on me, I don't mind. She wanna show flow, see young bitch, not mine. Squeaky slide, turbo forward, turbo forward, turbo forward. Real world, though, once I'm poolside. Who next in line? Who next in line? Who next in line? Glasses up, stop and look at the Betty. Shoot my shot all legal, I ain't even need a caddy. Bitch just like the way I'm squeaking when my floaty sneaking. Tell the bitch quit the peeking. Unless you wanna get to squeaking. Float up on her on the weekend. My charming daughter, she be weaking. Rubber ducky, how she sounding. Water splashing when I'm pounding. And then the crowd around me, they surrounding. Cheering for me when I'm doubting. Give me tips and give me guidance. Flex, bust up in her, reignited. She ain't like it. Awkward pause. Lifting up my drawers and get to floating how I like it.
Whoa! Hello, hello. Checking levels. Can you hear me? Is it too loud? Does it sound like I'm in your head? Does it sound like I'm standing over you, looking down on you? Is this uncomfortable or is this comforting? Let me know. It's very important. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know if that fan, can you hear that fan? That doesn't seem like it's that high. If that fan is too loud, you let me know. We're gonna have a talk. It's a comfort. Hell yes. That's what I like to hear. I'm just gonna have that fan on for a little bit. I got the window open. It's surprisingly. Let me put the. Hold on a second. I can't have this thing ruined to me. You know what I mean? All right. Yes. Got the window open. It's strangely hot today, but it could just be because I went to the gym. I'm a sweaty boy. Woo! Quincy, I got bad news for you. This is not the Sting stream. It was supposed to be the Sting stream, but I had to postpone it. I had to put it on another day because I knew I wouldn't be able to give you the Sting stream that you were looking for. But it is coming up. It is on the itinerary. It is on the calendar. It's pinned. It's pinned. Which day is it? The calendar is really far away, and I can't really see it from here because my vision's bad. And I don't have my glasses. They're across the house. I can't get up and get the glasses to see where I pinned the date because it would create dead air, and people would be flipping out in chat. I know it. I know you guys are very well behaved. I know you guys are very patient, but I also know that you guys would flip out in chat. And you know who you are, okay? This is the sneeze stream. Absolutely. Squinting stream. Oh, man. I just, as I was speaking, I was distracted looking at chat. So I have a little computer next to me because my other monitor is dead. And I'm not signed in on Twitch on it. And there's just like this little ad that periodically makes my chat smaller, and I have to watch like I don't even know what it was for. I wasn't paying attention, but just the fact that I can't even see my own chat because I have to watch ads is great. I was trying to set up the stream, and I got a prompt to buy the premium version of OBS in order to multi-stream. It's like you have to get ultra. At first I thought it wouldn't let me stream, but we got it working, so it's all good. Oh my! See, I can't have that, Grassy. I really can't have that. I can't let you down like that. I know it would upset you. All right, welcome everybody to the Sunday stream. We're gonna be having a good time today. It's gonna be a return to form. I'm gonna be playing some bad games. If you're not on my Twitter and if you're not on my Discord, I announced that I'm gonna be briefly talking about where I intend to be, or rather what I'm intending to continue doing with this stream. Okay, this is a state of the stream. So imagine me as Dark Side Phil. I've got what does he have? Does he have like a neon room now? Didn't he change his setup recently? He's got like a couch or something in there. He's got a neon. He's got like NES posters or whatever it is. He's snorting. He's gargling. And but this will not be an hour, I promise you, and I will not ask for donations. I can't say the same for Phil, but I will not. I'm gonna try to keep this brief, so that we could get right to the fun. But I want to bring you guys on board for what I'm going to be doing. So let me give you the TLDR right now if you don't want to hear this, okay? So let me front load this with this, okay? I am extremely grateful for all of you who have stuck around despite the fact that I've been incredibly inconsistent. I mean, I've taken like months off at a time, sometimes weeks off at a time, but the last stint was months. I've been extremely busy. Life kind of got a huge hold on me, and I kind of got sucked in to work and my side projects that I've been working on. I haven't really been making too much, or rather, I wasn't making too much progress of them until late. I would have little stints where I would make progress, and then I could go back to streaming. But essentially, I just had way too much stuff going on, okay? So thank you so much for sticking around. Those of you that are here, those of you that aren't here, thank you so much for watching in general. This is just kind of a blanket thank you for everybody watching. I need you guys to know how grateful I am that you even come out here, okay? I'm a silly guy. I don't say very serious things very often, but I do want you to know that. All of you that are here, all of you that have ever watched me, I really appreciate that you would come out and just click on my channel and watch the stupid stuff I do. And I know that there's been a degradation in quality. I'm not satisfied with it, and I've been taking this more as just like a hobby lately. I think at one point I did want this to be, I did want to do something with Twitch. I don't think that's really in the cards anymore, but I do want to change that. So this is a thank you segment. Thank you for watching for all this time. Thank you for continuing to watch. I appreciate it. You guys have given me a whole lot. You've given me sanity outside of my daily life and the minutia of working, okay? The computer that I'm streaming on was provided by you. Friendships that I have were provided through this platform. Friendships that I still have to this day. And I don't think it's fair of me to just phone it in, okay? So I want to bring you in to my grand scheme. I want to continue doing gaming streams, like here and there, not always, because that's what you signed up for, okay? From what I can gather, you guys like when I play funny games. You guys like when I interact with people. You like when I do silly characters and voices. That's what I can glean. Maybe you have some sort of other thing that you enjoy that I do, and I appreciate that. But I haven't. I've been pretty much winging it and not giving it my all for a while now, because it's just I have not. I really should have written this down, but I wanted this to come from the heart, you know what I mean? Chaos RP, exactly. All that stuff. You all have your little things that you come out here for, and I appreciate them. And I want to give you back value for that time. Your time is valuable. I appreciate your time. Whatever you're doing, even if you're multitasking right now, you are giving me your eyes right now. Me. So I have to give you something back. So I'm going to be going full bore, okay? I'm going to be getting extra silly. I'm going to be getting back into characters. Not necessarily in the same way that I used to, but in a new way. If you liked the Geno streams, I will be doing more of that. And I'm going to be putting more effort into that. It's my full intention to go whole hog into just creating character-based streams. Not always, because I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. We will have little respites in between. But I have things cooking right now that I'm still planning out. I don't have an ETA for you, but it will happen. I'm going to be streaming every Sunday. I can do once a week. I don't think it's viable for me to do any more than that. I just have too much going on, and I'll get to that as well. Why I have so much going on. But if that is the stuff that you like, if you like the voices that I used to do, or you like the characters I made, I'm going to go even further. I'm going to put even more effort into doing that. So that is on the horizon. I'm planning a Halloween stream. I won't say what character. Maybe it's a recurring character. Maybe it's a new character. But that will be happening. That is in the cards. That is in the works right now. I'm planning it. I'm getting things for it and things set up for it. And that will happen. So I'm also gonna take you into the fold a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you about what's been going on behind the scenes. Okay. So the reason that I've been so busy is I can say it's all been work, but I have been working for several years now on trying to write a novel and adapt it into a graphic novel with the help of my wife. She's a very, very good artist. Let me show you her Twitter. You should follow her. If you're interested in art, if you like good artists, if you like anime, you will like her stuff. Okay. My wife. So follow my wife. Follow my wife. So me and her have been putting work in for years now, trying to get this going. But both of us, I think, really underestimated. There's two factors. We really underestimated the amount of work that we would have to do, and we really underestimated the scope of what this was going to be. It has gotten very, very big. It's gotten a lot bigger than what I anticipated. We were just going to wing it, and it got bigger than that. So the past 3 years, she's been working on improving her art skills. What you're seeing now, the most recent stuff, is her current ability. and that's not even the full thing. That's just stuff to put on Twitter so that people can see it, so that they know, she could garner a following. In essence, we're both trying to do the same thing. We're trying to sharpen our skills so that we could create something that is of quality. I'm not going to put something out into the world that's junk, especially something like that, which writing is a completely different animal than streaming for me. I've always wanted to do something with it, and I've been chipping away at it for a long time. And it's only recently that I think that I've finally gotten the last piece of what I need in order to start doing that, and I'm still not ready. I'm still working at it. So I got overwhelmed for a while because I had so much that I had to learn very quickly. Plus I had to juggle work. Plus I had to stream. Plus I had to go to the gym. Plus I had to do whatever else there was around the house, cooking, miscellaneous. And it got completely out of control, and I wasn't making any progress at all. And I was trying to figure out a way of how to put everything back on track in order to get everything situated so that we can make some headway. I am a very time-oriented guy, and I am a very quality-oriented guy. I get very finicky when I don't have enough time to put into something that I care about. When I did it, I know this is a long time ago, maybe some of you don't remember it, but that Halloween stream that I did, I think in 2018, was probably the most work that I've put into a stream in my life. And I wanted so badly to continue that. And I completely got overwhelmed by work, and it was impossible. And I just got like completely burnt out. I have this tendency wherever I start working to just go. I cannot work normally. I cannot work slow. I learn everything, and I up the speed to max constantly, at the detriment of my energy level. So for a long time, I was trying to figure out how can I balance this so that I'm giving the same amount of attention to streaming, to my side projects, and to work, where everything balances out. I was trying to figure out for a while, but I recently came across something that kind of changed my perspective on how I was approaching things. So this might sound yes, I have read The Creative Act. I love that book. I've read it several times. I always go back to it when I have writer's block, but that hasn't been happening lately. I think fingers crossed I've overcome that. But anybody who is doing anything creative, if you have a block, if you don't know what you're doing, if you've lost your passion, read The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. It is a very new age, hippy dippy kind of art book. It's really more about creativity. But if you're a creative person, you will understand it, and it will reignite or stoke the flames that you have inside of you to make something. Okay, it's a very, very good book. But I was trying to find a way to conserve time and to kind of divide it, and I was approaching it the wrong way. I found that the answer is not have less things that you have to do. The answer for me is I need to create more stamina, and I need to get faster, and I need to be able to handle all this. In essence, I need to train myself in order to be able to do all of this at once. And that has been working to me, for me. That has been working for me. It's a work in progress. It's early access, okay? I think it's probably going to take until the end of the year until I could get everything down pat. Sleep is my biggest problem, which is a big irony for my name. But sleep is the one thing I'm trying to conquer right now. Once I could get that on tap, and that's not entirely my fault. I have a very loud cat that wakes me up at 2 a.m. and then I try to go back to sleep, and then I have to get up at 4 o'clock for work. So I'm getting that handle on that. But the end goal is to be efficient enough and to have enough drive to be able to do everything, to be able to do the streaming thing, put as much effort as I can into it, to write this, to adapt this into a graphic novel, to work, and to do whatever I need to do around the house, okay? In addition to that, I don't know if a lot of you are aware. Maybe some of you are. I think most of you guys are probably on Twitter or Discord. I've been messing around with music, and I've been using AI in order to essentially teach myself how to write rap music. Now, I know that people have their own opinions about AI, and I agree with you if you are against it. I see AI as a toy, and I see it as a toy in the sense of making something absurd to get a giggle. And I also see it as a stepping stone. It is training wheels for music for me. Suno specifically. I've been using Suno since last year, and I've been just trying to learn the structure of the music. You can say that there's a tutorial for how to learn how to write that sort of stuff, but there really isn't. My recipe has been to listen to ad nauseum rappers that I love and try to figure out what makes their music cool, read a lot, and apply that to the stuff that I'm writing. And it bleeds over into my actual writing for the novel and for the graphic novel, which is good. So I can essentially train two things at once. I'm also a serial multitasker. I like things that bleed into each other and lend strength to one another. So I've been doing AI music in order to make myself a better writer. But, oh. She's got the music on. In order to become a better writer, but I also want to do something with it, and I'm gonna spell out my plan here. Okay, so if you are not a fan of AI and you don't want to give my music a try, that's fine. I'm not. This is, just to be clear, this is not. I know this is not going to be for everybody. This is not going to be something that that a lot of people will care about. But my intention with making the music is to fully step away from AI. Eventually, I'm going to take the training wheels off and I'm going to do everything myself. My first step is going to be rapping myself. And it's all going to be parody. It's all going to be comedy. If you don't know, I released, I did a challenge for August and I released it on my YouTube channel called Floatin' Bosun Exclusive Public Pool. Go check it out if you're interested. I'll actually, you know what? I'll link you to it. I'll do a little look. This is my stream. I could shamelessly self-promote. Okay, I'm paying for this ad space, guys. But let me link it to you here. Some of you have already. I know Grassy Troll knows about it. I appreciate that you liked Slippy Slide. So I took the month of August just to try to make an album, or try to make as much of it as possible. I wasn't able to finish because I got overwhelmed with work and I completely changed my training regimen. So that was not finished, but this is what I did make. It's salvageable, it's listenable, and I think it's pretty funny. I put a lot of all the lyrics, every lyric that you see that is on any of my songs is all me. I sit in front of the computer and I make it up. I don't think about it. I have an idea and I just go through. Some take 15 minutes, some take 3 hours to completely come up with. So I am not using AI whatsoever for any lyric writing. And I want to step away from using AI for the voice also. I don't have any experience with beat production. I have an ear for music. I have dabbled with music before, but I don't currently play an instrument well enough for it to be viable to present to you on that level. So I'm going to step away eventually from the vocal portion of it. I'm going to perform it myself. And I'm not going to perform it in this cadence. It's my intention to create multiple characters in the same way that I did in GTA, in the same way that I've done in tabletop, anything that you've watched me in, and create full personas, create full backgrounds, and I have to... These are my criteria. It has to be well written, all by me. It has to be catchy, and it has to be funny. Those are the three. The beat doesn't always hit either on Suno, which is tricky. But if I get the right generated voice at work. So if I could step away from that, I'll have more freedom to actually mess around with the beats and start to learn how to do that. It is my intention to learn how to make beats, but that's probably going to take the longest. So I'm going to start with the vocals first, because I can do that. I can learn how to do that. And I've done voices all my life. I love doing voices. I miss doing voices for you guys. I miss playing characters. And I want to go all in with that. So that might not be for you. The only thing, you have no obligation to check out any of that. Some of it will bleed into the stream. I do want to do some crossover to see if maybe I can hook you. But if it doesn't interest you, that's fine. But give it a shot before you do. You don't have to give the AI stuff a shot. But once I start doing stuff myself, give it one shot, one opportunity, Eminem style. If you want, you don't have to. I will still be doing other things. I will still be doing stuff on stream. But it's fully my intention to start doing everything myself and to make it very funny. Okay, I'm going to make some meme rap, and I fully intend to have it on a higher caliber than people who aren't trying. Okay, so that's on the itinerary. I'm also going to be creating it's my intention to make themed streams down the line with a webcam, with me on there, fully in costume, fully in character. I'm gonna do a test run of this at some point. It's not any point in the near future, because I still have to work things out. I really do want to have a general idea. I wing almost everything. Everything you hear out of my mouth is off the top of my head. Most of my streams are off the top of my head. So I want to also fix the fact that I don't plan things as much and make things a little more concrete. So I'm going to plot. I want to plot an entire month, which is 4 streams, or maybe 5, depending. 4 or 5 Sunday streams as one character, completely within character, completely with their own background and personality, and I will not break character. And then if it's successful, if you guys like it, next month there's a new one. And then the next month, and then the next month. That's the intention. It might not go like that. I'm gonna play it by ear, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see if you like it. So if you like Joseph Horowitz, you might get a whole month of Joseph Horowitz. I'll likely be creating new people. I have some ideas that I think are funny, and I'll try to bring some of the music. Like as I learn more of it, I'll try to bring more music into the stream. But that's the intention. And the genesis of all this is a thought that I had. I've been having a thought for a while, and it's really with all entertainment that I've been seeing. It started out as art and literature, where I saw a decline in quality, and I saw people accepting a decline in quality because of the overabundance of things that are out there. Because there's so much and there's such a demand for entertainment, I think that there is no longer gatekeeping when it comes to quality and talent. People can half-ass absolutely everything, and people will eat it up. And not only do I find that demoralizing, but I find it disgusting. Just from the perspective of what I'm doing and what my wife is doing. My wife is completely self-taught. She's been drawing since she was 2 years old, and she's improving every day. The amount of work that she puts 8 hours a day, if not more, daily, to improve her craft in order to reach the level where both of us are satisfied with what we're making. I'm doing the same thing because I have not been writing for as long as she has been drawing, and I need to be at her level in order to make this good. And it's not just for a sense of competition or quality. It's out of respect for you and it's out of respect for anybody who would set aside time in their life to open something that we've created. I think that people have really kind of they've commodified entertainment and art in such a way that it's been degrading for a while. I've seen it in manga, I've seen it in movies, I've seen it in TV, I've seen it in music. Music is the decline in music was one of the things that got me to start writing AI music in order to learn how to rap. And I have my good friend Fennec to thank for that, because he put me down that path. We were both making stuff to make each other laugh, and it lit a fire in both of us. And I really want to push it all the way. But I feel that way about anything in terms of entertainment. I do not enjoy a lot of what is out there. I don't know what your sentiments are. Maybe you feel differently. I don't. I'm very separate from Twitch and YouTube. I know certain things and certain people, but I do not watch streams. I do not engage in any kind of the little echo chambers and ecosystems that exist around that. I can't because I think about time, and I just can't do it. It's partially because I don't like the quality, and partially because I just can't afford the time. I think in the back of my head I could be improving right now in order to be more valuable. So I really want to give you my all. I have not been giving you my all for all these years. There's been little bursts where I have, but for the majority, if you were to lay it out on a line or on a timeline, it really would be very small. It would be like 5%, maybe, if that. And that's unacceptable as far as I'm concerned. That's unacceptable. So I want to go all out. I want to give you as much as I can get. I want to be as funny as possible. I'm going to be fully in character. I'm going to go all out, and I'm going to do my best to make you laugh. And I want to eclipse people that are not as funny as I am and are not working as hard as I am. And I'm not just talking. It might not happen with streaming. I'm gonna do my best with that. But in every other facet of my life, that's what I want. It's my full intention when I release this novel or graphic novel. Really, the graphic novel is the main thing. The novel is kind of just for me. The graphic novel, I want to eclipse people. Once this comes out, I want you, if you decide to check it out, I want you to be blown away, because we are putting a lot of work into it. I want to give you a product that not only is of a higher quality than what is out now, but that has the potential to light a fire in you or to change you, because I fully intend to change as I write it. And I want to pass it on to you. This is a torch that is meant to ignite something in someone out there, even if it's one person. That's my intention. And I want to do that with everything. It's the same thing with the music. I'm going to make funny rap. I'm going to do it all myself. I'm going to write it all myself. I'm going to perform it all myself. And I fully intend on being better than the people that are half-assing it. There are some people in that sphere that are very funny. RKX Nephew, I've played him on stream, if Viper was serious, if he was at the most talented, like as talented as his is kind of like meme lore alludes, that would be him. RKX Nephew wrote 490 songs in 1 year, performed them, recorded them, distributed them. They're hilarious. He's extremely good at what he does, and I think he did it off the top of his head. That is the level of quality that needs to exist. That is the level of quality that needs to be out as far as that is concerned. That is the kind of funny that needs to be out there, so that is the bar. Because once you start consuming things like that, nobody that is trying to half-ass it is going to be able to do it anymore. They're going to have to raise the bar, and that is my intent in the end. I want people to raise the bar, okay? That's how it is. That's how it is. So that's my little rant. In summary, more streams, more me. I'm going to be doing more things on camera. Once I get a little better at the music thing, I might do that on stream, see if you guys are interested. And if, again, none of this, if you have no intention of looking at the other stuff that I'll be doing, that's perfectly fine. If this is all you like, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to give you your money's worth here. I'm going to give you your time's worth, okay? That's pretty much it. I am going to, down the line, advertise myself more, and I'm going to try to get more subscription. I'm gonna be more subscription based, because that will, I need to start looking at this like this is a second form of income in addition to entertainment. I will give you everything I have in terms of the entertainment value, but if I can also generate income in order to do that, that's less time I have to put into working a 9 to 5 in essence, and that's good because that's more I can give to you in return. So I'm going to be doing that also. That's on the itinerary. Long story short, recap again. I appreciate everybody here. That's not, and let me make this clear, okay? I'm not like these people who are like, thank you for the sub, thank you for the subscribe. Genuinely, streaming has changed a lot of stuff in my life for the better, and I want to return that favor. Even if you were just in here and you never spoke, I want to give you a product that is worth your time and that makes you laugh. If you've had a bad day, I want to make you laugh. I want to pull you out of it so that tomorrow you can do what you want. You don't have to think about that. And maybe you'll make something better than me. And that's also what I want. That's also what I want. When I release what I release, it's going to be high quality, and I want someone to make something better. That's the dream. Okay? Love you all. Thank you for listening to my little TED Talk here. I appreciate you. And now, it's time to stream. Wahoo! All right, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I'm sorry that went a little longer than I intended. I'm a slow talker. Also, when I wing it, I guess I should write a script. I'm not good with scripts, though. I'm better at winging. I'm more genuine when I'm winging. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna play bad games today. I don't think I'm gonna do any social games. That's another thing. Like I want to do characters on stream because it's so tough to get anyone funny in games anymore. I think it's the Zoomer generation. They're just, everybody's so ironic and everyone's talking over each other and no one really reacts the same way that they used to. So it's not sportsmanlike, if that makes sense. So if I can just be a goofball, and if I can be the butt of the joke, and you guys can pick on me and goad me and make me do things, that's better. That's a lot more fun. I want to be on screen for you to poke at me, okay? If that's all it becomes, that's fine. I might even jump into games as characters. Oh, excuse me. But we'll figure it out. But that's the gist of it. Thank you for sticking around to listen to that. And let's get right to the stream. And then I play a 3-minute ad. Guys, I really need the money. I need the 25 cents. But yes, thank you. Thank you for listening. Okay, let's get to gaming over here. So, you know what? Slight little note. The bad game sphere is also awful because now everybody is self-aware. Everything that comes out that's awful is awful on purpose. I can't find things that are funny anymore. I'm buying bad games from like 5 years ago. This game that I'm going to be playing, called Power and Revolution, is from 2016. I've had it on my my Steam wishlist for a while, and it's like something ridiculous, like $50. So I'm like, I'm never buying this shit. But it looks hysterical. Someone compared it to Real Lives with like a political edge. It looks like Real Lives and some form of Civilization put together, and some form of RTS. I have no idea. I've never played it. It looks fucking wacky. On Itch.io? I should do Itch.io again. You know, that's a great idea. Maybe I'll do, you know what? Maybe I'll do that for Halloween. That would actually be great. Thank you, Nesha. That's a great idea. I haven't done horror games in a while, and I'm very bad with horror games. I go, ah! So that would be fun. We could do that. Absolutely. Alrighty. So let me get this game fired up. Hopefully it works. So I have a backup game in case this doesn't, because I've read that some people have trouble playing this because it's like completely abandoned by the devs. But let's see. Fingers crossed. Okay. Let's see how good our luck is today. Oh my lord! By registering, you will be able to receive official. No, I don't want to fucking newsletter. Maybe, you know what? Another time. I'll keep them guessing. It'll be like the bill collector. It's like, yeah, I'll call you back. I'll call you back about what I owe. Absolutely. Let me see. Get this on screen here. Hopefully this isn't deafeningly loud. Oh, it actually isn't. Wow, it's actually... What the fuck? It was actually half volume to start? That never happens. It must be a good day. Let me see. GSP4. See if it pops up. Might have to do window. Oh, no, it's popping up. Perfect. Oh god, watch it crash now. Whoa, look at these widgets. Look at these wonderful graphics. What the... Oh my lord. It's so futuristic. This is the future of gaming. This is what they thought in 2016. Alright. Oh, those are the only resolution options? We're gonna do... Oh my lord. Save changes. Alright, there we go. The FPS on this is like 15. What is going on? Let's quit out of Discord. That's another thing. This computer is like on its last legs as much as I love it. You know this computer has been around for 9 years? Can you fucking believe that shit? And that's thanks to you. That's thanks to you. You gave me a quality piece of equipment here. Should I even bother with a tutorial? Should I just hop in? I should just hop in. Let's see how loud this is first. Alright. Let's do a little world simulation. New game. Frame rates are fucking stellar, man. Actually, let me change the... I'm trying to be a responsible streamist here. Let me change this to... What is this fucking game called again? I've already forgotten. Power and Revolution. Okay. Let's do that. Power and Revolution. Okay. There we go. Primo rulers. Terror in Nigeria. Yeah, let's do it. No objectives. I like no objectives. Wait, change player. I'm gonna be new player. Let's see what we got here. Oh shit, I can choose the country I'm from? Wait, are these the other leaders? Free mode rulers. Select the country and play its leader on January 1st, 2016. We get to go back in time and do everything right, everybody. It's still in the settings menu? Hold on a second. Maybe it's because I changed it. One sec. Guys, I do need to warn you. I am a new streamer. I have not done... As you can see, this is my second stream. So we're trying to figure things out here. Okay. I appreciate your patience. Let me see if this pops up here. Doesn't help that I'm reaching boomer age too. There we go. Let's see the mouse is on the screen. Okay. So the country and play its leader on January 1st, 2016. All right. So let's see what we got here. Oh man, where do I want to be from? Ivory Coast, Moldova. How about Jamaica? Should we? No. You know, no, we're going to Jamaica. Fuck it, we're going to Jamaica. Jamaica. Oh. Choose a character. Jamaican Citizens Movement. Citizens Republic Movement. Who are these people? What are Oh, we got the names down here. So Bosun. Bosun. I don't need anything else. All right, so let's get some real heavy hitters here. Let's get Cyprus in there. I'm solely going to elect the leaders based on the name. So we got Kiliragia. That I'm not. We got Kylo. We got Growlos. We got Kiddis. We got No, we got Kid. No, we're going with Kiddis right here. Matthew Kiedis. The Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think his name is Matthew. I might be wrong. Let me see here. We gotta get Nambia in there. Nambia's gotta do something. Uh-oh. Bitcoin for Yumi. Kabagu. Ngiet. I don't think I can say that word. Kemzenlil sounds like a really... That actually sounds like somebody that would be in North Korea. But that's alright. Actually, is North Korea one of them? Hold on. Let's get North Korea in here. Hell yes. It would be funny if the only option is Kim Jong-un. Oh, it's Gim! Gim Q-jung! Gim! We got Kim, we got Park, Nam. No, we gotta go with Gim. Get Gim in there. Alright, we got Gim. Can we have North Korea multiple times? Let's see. Alright, we're gonna have North Korea. Error! it doesn't even just like prevent, like, omit it. It's just like, no, you fucked up. Oh my god. John, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Let's see. This message is good, but I would like it to be a little more business formal since we don't know each other. I feel like this is a little too casual, and it's like you walked into my room and you didn't take your shoes off. Could you redo that with a bit more of a business formal introduction, please? It's nothing personal. I was a little caught off guard. I'm getting Syria in there. Who do we got in Syria? El Hassan, El Gabruk, Ibrahmaksef, Ali Sasidia. No, I'm getting fucking El Gabruk in there. Yeah, can you make it a little sexy? Just a little sexy. It doesn't have to be over the top. I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable here. Just a little bit. Tiny bit. Alright, we're gonna get Equatorial Guinea in here. Amamamaha. Oh, bye. I don't think we're gonna get a better name than Amamaha. Imagine going to war with this guy. The guy sounded like he just saw something really sexy. Alright. Let's get Poland in there. Let's get my people in there. They're fucking balling right now. They just got a $1 trillion economy. I'm proud of my country. Raklo? Vraklo? Karek? Grzeszki? That means beans. Kolevski? Kovichki? Gralak. We're gonna get Gralak. Jadwiga. And then let's get Bangladesh. You know what? No, we're gonna get India in there. I had an explosive encounter with an Indian at my job recently. And I'm not talking about the bottom half of him. Turi? Habam? You know, I'm gonna go by face on this one. Who has this woman has the best face. Pansaj? Look at this beautiful lady. My lord. Geopolitical is first of all a game. Oh, this is it's warning me about this. Geopolitical Simulator is first of all a game. The scenarios and events taking place in it are political fiction. All names, photos, and symbols displayed in the game are also fictitious. Any resemblance with situations, facts, or people living or dead is purely coincidental. Are you trying to tell me Gim isn't real? What is Gustav saying? Any censure seems atrocious to me. Worse than homicide. An attack on thought is a crime against the soul. God bless you, sir. You're right. This is... I have bad news for you guys. Whatever happens in this game will affect the current timeline. If Sung Kim becomes the great leader of Korea, Kim Jong-il will, or Kim Jong-un will cease to exist. He will fade away like the Back to the Future photograph, and we will have Gim in there. Honestly, I think we should pitch. Maybe we should look around North Korea for a Gim. I just like the way his name sounds. I just like the look of the guy. Watch it crash now. Loading data. I like the little white border around the letters that weren't properly cut out. That's good. That's quality right there. Sorry, Dennis is going to have to keep being a menace in basketball. We're quantum computing now. Oh, at least the music came back. Oh! Prime Minister's wishes. Government places palaces live. What's going on?
My dear compatriots, may I wish you the very best for the promising new year ahead.
Thank you.
I know that many of you remain concerned, worried even, about the challenges ahead. Do not fear. As a government, we will make the necessary resources.
Turn the parsh off. I want to listen to her.
My dear compatriots, may I wish you the very best.
No, I already saw this one. I need to know what Gim is doing. Just overlapping. Oh my god, look at him. What's going on with this left eye?
My fellow citizens.
Does Gim have pink eye?
I am very proud to be standing here this New Year's Day and prosperity for this coming year. As the head of state, I promise to guide you bravely and lead you on the path to prosperity. I promise to ensure your safety, protect you from threats within the country and from potential external threats.
See, Gim is someone I can get behind.
I could not do this, of course, without our faithful army.
Whoa, hold on a second. Whoa. What's going on? What's going on in Africa right now? What just happened? Why is Africa like? Why does it have explosions? How do you fucking move this? Oh, right. What is going on? Whoa! We just started. What's going on in Libya right now? Maybe I should have. Whoa. Minister for Homeland Security. Oh, wait. We zoom in. Let's see what's going on. Actually, let's see what's going on here. We can't see what's going on? Wait, what's going on here? Illegal or organization LDM. Oh no, we gotta do something about that. Libya. I should have played the tutorial. I have no fucking... I thought it would be a little more straightforward than this. Alright, hold on. Listen. Quit the program? Yes. Let's try this again. I'm bringing Gim back. I don't even care. Gim's coming back. I'll subscribe another time. Let's try the tutorial. Watch, it's more convoluted than learning the game by myself. Indian Ocean? Don't you mean Native American Ocean? Come on now. Ohama? Jack Ohama? I mean, that was good, but it's not spicy enough. There's not enough horny in there. Politics is war without bloodshed, while war is politics with bloodshed. Damn, Mao. That was fucking base as hell. No wonder you're the chairman. Mao's got some growths on him under there, though. I'm gonna pick that off. Take him to the acupuncturist. Fix that right up. I like that the music just stops playing.
So here you are at
oh
the
my
head
Lord.
of the country. Hello there.
Is that John Oliver?
I'm Professor Archibald Rainwater, an honorary doctor in geopolitics,
okay,
macroeconomics,
Africa is just
and
falling apart.
sociology. My job is to help the future leaders of this world with their first steps.
Okay.
I'm here to help you. Right.
I'm here to help
To start,
you.
you'll need to appoint the members of your government. It
Okay.
would be logical to draw from the ranks of your own party, but it's not a hard and
Bah.
fast rule. It's been that way ever since the days of the Roman Senate. Indeed, it could be strategically intelligent to include figures from different sides.
I think I'm
and
going
from the
to
working class
give
in
John
your cabinet.
Oliver
Your
capital
advisor has
punishment.
also
I think we need
appointed
to
a
bring
few
the guillotine
ministers.
back
If you
for this
wish to
guy.
do so, you can change them. But whatever happens, you still
can
need to make
change
the
them.
appointments for the key posts. Good luck with the selection process.
Okay, are you gonna tell me what the? Okay, I was gonna say, like, am I just gonna figure it out myself? Okay, appoint a new minister. Oh shit. Who do we got here? Homeland Security. Appoint a new minister. A minister influences the results of his or her government on different levels. In particular, a minister has influence on the parliament when a bill. Okay. Oops. Let's get the Minister of Economy. Oh, okay. Whoa. Few seconds. I like William Schuman. William Schuman has a UFO beaming somebody up. I think William Schuman's the right guy.
Take your habits somewhere else.
What? All right, man. I was gonna give you power. You said no to power? All right, fine. I guess he's one of those eat the rich sort of guys. All right, Minister of Economy. Let's see here. Chuck Dandalis. I'm just gonna go by name, man. Whoa, Ronald Trump. Let's get him in there. He knows economy. Come on, Ronald. I can't get him? He doesn't like me, I think. Let's form a new government real quick. Yeah, let's get a new one coming up. Treasury. Alright. Why is it... Why would... This is so... Like, so... Why do I need all these? Okay, people are getting pissed off right now as I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, it's not on stream? Oh, sorry about that. Hold up. Wait, why did it break? What's going on here? Sorry about that. I'm a new streamer. Please forgive me. Hold on. Yo, what is this game fucking doing? Why aren't you popping up? Now it's refusing to. See, this is the quality I was talking about earlier. If we're being fair. This is the sort of stuff you could expect from me. No. It's gonna be way better than that. Alright. Can we see the mouse? Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, let's get on the treasury here. I had Ronald Trump and I couldn't get him. Alright, treasury. Let's get some intellectuals in there. Dennis Herrick. I'm gonna get a novelist in there. It's just not fucking letting me. Hold on. Can you help me out? No, let's pause the game. Okay, now cabinet. Appoint new minister. Homeland Security. Let's get from the military. Let's see who we have here. This is an early access stream. Thank you for reminding everybody. I was troubleshooting the visuals. Christopher Cougar.
Can't you read? It isn't labeled oath.
My God, I've never seen people not want a job so badly. I wasn't trying to insult you, man. All right, let's do party and power. Oh my God, not Hilda Tilton. Hell no, not with those eyes. How about Danny Stevens? Let's get Danny Stevens. What do you guys think about Danny Stevens? I think he's pretty good. It's not letting me, though. Maybe I do have to get military. I just assumed, you know, whatever. Let's get whoever.
I'm sorry, but this post corresponds neither to my professional competence nor to my areas of interest.
You can't do Homeland Security in the military? That's what he looks really smug too. John Oliver was telling me how to play this game, and I still don't understand it. What about Chuck? Chuck, will you? Oh, he did it. All right, let's do foreign affairs. Let's get some businessmen in here, I guess. Okay, what is with all the cougar names? Now we got Robert Cougar. Oh no, Kugelrick. I read it Cougarlick. I'm sorry. That's on me. I wasn't trying to do that. Why is the selection process so difficult? Oh, Angela Field. Look at her. She looks like an Oblivion character. John O'Day. I like him. Let's get John O'Day in there. O'Day. Who else do I have to appoint? Economy? All right, let's get a businessman in here. How about Robert? What do you think, Rob? No? All right, you don't want it either? Fine. Nobody wants to join in here. All right, Marilyn looked like a baby for a second. I'm gonna get Ben Chukenwer in here.
I'm sorry, but this post corresponds neither to my professional competence.
Okay, that's fine. You know, if you can't size up to it, that's fine. You know, we're gonna get someone from our party and fuck it, we'll get Hilda in here. She'll do it. John, is that enough?
So here you are at the head of the country. Hello there. I'm Professor Archibald Rainwater, an honorary doctor in geopolitics, macroeconomics, and sociology. My job is to help the future leaders of this world with their first steps. I'm here to help you. Right.
I
To start,
shouldn't have fired
you'll
everybody.
need to appoint the members of your government. It would be logical to draw from the ranks of your own.
I needed John Oliver to shut the fuck up. Would you like to be in the World Geopolitical Simulator player rankings and find out if you're the... Yeah, sure. No, that's alright. Alright, let's do the tutorial again. I will be a good boy this time with Ohama. Very good, Mal. Thank you.
So here you are at the head of the
John,
country. Hello there.
I don't watch your show. I'm not going to watch your show. Okay? Let's not get into this. All right, we're gonna get somebody from the other parties here. Chuck Dandelion, but I did like John O'Day. We're gonna get John in there. We're going to get a foreign minister in there. Ted Boston. I love people who have city names as a surname.
I'm sorry, but this
All right. Then don't take it. We'll go with somebody else from Massachusetts. Big fucking deal. We'll get Ed Bro. Oh my God, Ed Bros is such a bro.
I'm sorry, but this...
All right, Ed Bros is no longer a bro. He's now an enemy. All right, let's get we'll get Hilda Tilton in there. We'll get, let's see here. Who's got like a really good name? Christopher Montminry, Gerald Lager, George Jokin. I mean, look at that face. The guy has a good sense of humor. The guy has a good face and a good smile. That's my minister of the economy.
Now that you've put together your whole team as the chief executive, you can now propose your first law in hopes that Parliament will pass it. This very symbolic first decision is important. History will remember it, and it'll make a deep impression on public opinion.
I don't like that he's practicing his ventriloquism while he's speaking.
And as your environment
drink a cup
minister
of water
will
while he's
advise
at
you,
it.
doing something for ecology would be much appreciated. I suggest that you use tax measures, which would also help you to bolster public coffers.
Okay, we could do a little taxation. How do we do that?
This is a complex battle. The enemy troops are hidden away in the
Holy
territories
Christ, I was
they
not expecting
control.
that.
This is a complex...
Mr. President, it will be more expensive to eliminate pollution later on than to engage in a preventative war against pollution. We must increase our efforts now if we want to be able to face serious environmental issues in the future. Okay, cool. How do we do that? Let's see. Taxation. All right, let's see here. Deforestation tax. All right. So what is? Do you think 238 is asking a little too much? The tax is anchored in an environmental policy and contracts in harmless for cultivations. It's all right. We can do this. All right. The vote will take place on January 16th. My God, this plays like a web game. Like everything's just like a bitmap. We have to wait until the 16th, or actually, yeah. Oops. Who's this?
You are giving our country a big breath of fresh air.
Thank
It's
you.
really commendable.
They love the 100% tax. That's good.
You've changed the deal on ecological issues. I would even say that you're positioning yourself as a real rampart against the looting of the planet.
Hell yeah. When did I elect a British guy to be a minister in America? I didn't mean to do that. I should have listened to his accent. We gotta ship him back. It was the 16th, right? That the vote's taking place? Wait, hold on. Newspaper. What's going on? Dominican Republic, Sunday the 10th. Presidential elections. Federico Gonvoquez resumes campaign. The United Center left group has just revealed its intentions for the coming elections. Federico Gonvoquez will yet again be aiming for the highest post in the country. Whoa! What else is going on? Inline. The world in your living room. United Kingdom, Sunday the 10th. Retirement age for women. John Driffield expresses himself. Chad. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Why didn't I have Chad as one of the countries? That would have been great. Let's fast forward it again. We got to get to the 16th so this vote can take place. All right.
Nice start. Your first law has been passed.
Hell yeah.
This will be immediately reflected in your popularity rating.
Hell yeah.
And in your favorite newspaper.
Hell yeah. That sounds great. All right, Toby, what's going on? You abandoned the peasants and now the agricultural system is dying because of you. But consider that an injured animal makes fun of danger. Therefore, from next week, we are blocking all roads and routes to the cities. I guarantee that we will not give in. You know, we have nothing else to lose. That's fine. I don't want to go into the cities. We're just going to stay out of the cities. It's fine.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Thank you, Chris. Chris, why do you also have an accent?
You should spend some time thinking about the party's financial resources.
Okay.
So that we can better prepare for future electoral battles.
Okay. I'll think about that. Okay, let's see. Jack Ohama is giving the planet a big breath of fresh air, said the famous naturalist Daniel Wisson with satisfaction. I like that they say with satisfaction, so I know that he's very happy about it. I know these voices are really out there. The peasants are not going to let me into New York City, thank God. There we go. Alright, John, what do you want? Let me be straightforward with you. You are taking the wrong path, and I sincerely think that you should reconsider your current orientation, which, I'm telling you, makes me uncomfortable. Naturally, you can always count on my devotion, but once again, you should seriously consider change of policy. You know what, John? I think you're absolutely right about that. In fact, what do you look like? Hold on, John. I'm bad with faces.
The power of the media. There's room for debate on that one. Oh, sorry. So, as we've seen, you have the tools at your disposition for directly influencing state resources. But other strategies are possible. Notably increasing your GDP, which could create wealth for the country and create jobs.
Get this nerd in there.
With the world in economic crisis, a head of state should more or less
Bye,
wear
John.
the hat of a sales manager and try to land fabulous business contracts. So, make a date with the Chinese president. Its vast territory needs advanced technology.
Right,
Your great nation won't be outdone. You should try to win them over.
How do I do that? Let's talk to China. Who's over there? Oh my God! It actually looks like Xi Jinping, President of China. What's his Li Jinping? Close enough. Uh-oh. Public finances are good. All right, how do I go about making a date with China? I don't know what's going on now. So the Secretary of Agriculture, Jenny Bristler, takes up all of it. Hell yeah, yeah, and she's fine with it, right? All right, what's everybody being pissy about now? Let's face it, buddy. Men aren't designed to have just one partner in their entire life, so I don't fret about it, and I change partners when I feel I need to. Robert Roster, where are you working? You're a fucking polygamist? I'm not allowing polygamists in my party, man. He's a faithful friend of mine. My lord. No. Alright.
Our drones are operational and ready to complete exploration and reconnaissance missions against the enemy.
I think you should put him in China.
Many people are left in the
What is that
street.
picture behind you?
It is absolutely necessary to do something.
What is that picture behind you, Peter? Why are you reporting from hungry children? Alright. Oh my lord, everybody just wants to talk to me. We're just gonna fast forward a little bit. See what's going on. I like the idea of somebody just stopping the president and being like, yeah, I'm bored of my wife. Can we make a bill that makes it okay to have multiple wives? It's like, yeah, bud, sure. Yeah, let's ruin marriage, you're right. I guess nothing's happening. Man, John Oliver was talking my ear off, and all of a sudden now he's not telling me what I'm supposed to be doing with China here. Let's see. I'll figure it out. The media. Hold on. Culture. Let's see what's going on with our culture right now. Heritage. This game is so fucking convoluted, man. Mormon presidency. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I need to learn that game in my downtime in order to. I don't want to waste your time by playing it and trying to figure it out. Okay, so we're just gonna roll right along into a game that is not gonna be difficult to learn. This is a game called Heads Will Roll, which is a visual novel / combat game. Monday. Oh god. You just gave me PTSD remembering that. God damn. See, that's what I need. I need more games like that. I should go to Itch.io and just find some stuff. Just find something wholly incompetent so I can fall in love with bad games again. What's the last bad game that I really loved? Probably that Hungarian game. I forget what it was called. But I was like in a tunnel. You guys probably remember better than I. I was in a tunnel and just digging deeper. It just would not end. There was like cages in a multi-layer tunnel system. It was something else, man. Absolutely incredible. Okay, let's get this fucking game in here. Now, I don't know. I don't think there's nudity in this, but I'm gonna throw caution to the wind. Because it's funnier. Look at these beautiful ladies. Oh my lord! I should have listened to the Mormon minister. Could have had one of these wenches for him. Let me grab this calf. Wow. Ruski. Beta. Oh, these are all in beta. I'm gonna play the full version of English. Please wait. Hold on a second. I think it broke again. Wow. Ooh, 1 second. Yeah, it just blew up. It just blew up. See, this is why I also want to just do things on just with a webcam, so I don't have to worry about my computer not liking the games I'm playing. It's easier when there's no rules. Loading, please wait. Please wait. This looks like one of those Facebook game ads or one of those mobile games where it has like a little ad and you're fighting off like goblin hordes, and it turns out you play the game and it's like, you need to wait 15 hours in order to send your troops out. Kate, will you send this to 10 people in order to have your troops go faster? The goblin hordes are approaching. I broke again. Hold on a second. Drunk again. Let me get this shit. I think this is it. Let me see. I really need to get the screen situation fixed. We got a bunch of wenches over here. Your choice. Beautiful wenches with pearls all around their necks. And the top quality fabrics. The likes of which you'll never see again. Beautiful music. And see, this is what I like about this game already. Let me tell you a little something here. There's a lot that you can see through environmental storytelling. As you can see, the rightmost man in the... Oh my fucking... Can you turn... excuse me, can you turn it down? I'm gonna turn the music off because we're gonna set the scene here. As you can see by the Mythic Dawn robed older gentleman, if you'll notice, and a lot of people will not catch this, you can notice some wear and tear to his mask. Now, I know that was hard to catch, but that tells us, as the audience, that this man does not take care of his mask that conceals his face, which means he's reckless, which speaks to his character and says that he might be reckless as well. Maybe he's someone to look out for. Now, I'll turn your attention to the man in the middle at the top. As you can see, is that the moon? Why? Hold on a second. These steeples make it look like DC. It's like DC and Italy at the same time. But I'm assuming that's the moon. If you turn to this man and the moon behind him, you'll notice that is not behind his head, illuminating him, much like a corona in a Renaissance painting, but rather it's to the left of him, which shows that perhaps at one point he was one with God, but now he's strayed away. As evidenced also by the scarring and blood around his eyes and his upturned visor. You can see that he's struggling with his knighthood, with his nobility, with his dedication to the king. And he has that faraway stare in his eye. Then if you turn your attention to the woman on the bottom, the lovely triple earringed lass who may or may not be an elf, judging by the shape of her ears. You can tell she has a little beauty mark on there, which means she's got a little spice to her, okay? Maybe a little Latina flair. I don't know where this takes place, but she's going to be one to look at. Maybe she's the one who drives a wedge between the man from the Mythic Dawn and the soldier without a path. We're gonna have to find out here. I am fully invested in this. Let me turn this fucking music back on. What's your name? Gundle Gobbleford. It's too long. Gobblefjord. Heads will roll has a complex combat system that might take some time to understand and master. Thus, if it is your first time playing, we strongly suggest choosing an easier difficulty. Hard and modes will present a real challenge, aimed at experienced players only. Please note! Oh fuck, it's broken again? Guys, I'm so sorry. Alright, let me try the game capture. Man, this thing just keeps switching short. You know what? I did get an alert from OBS that the new version breaks like a lot of the game captures. That might be what's going on too. I might have to tweak that next stream. Guys, this is early access. This is not a finished product. This is a beta. Please don't criticize. If you have to criticize, turn your criticism inward and think about what you can patch in your life in order to make the experience better. Okay? Have you thought about that? Alright, let me see here. Oh, is that all I... Can I change him? Alright, we're gonna do normal. Let's create random. Alright, let's create a random one. Fuck it. Yeah, let's roll a random guy. That's more interesting that way. Okay, so we got shoes. We got the water skin. We've got the miscellaneous tools. We've got the cleaver. We've got the... Oh, wow, look at that. Now, this says a lot, too, because there's a whole bunch of notches in this sword. It's not very well kept, though, so maybe he's been in a few battles here. Or maybe he just doesn't give a shit about his weapon and doesn't fight very much, huh? So, all right, so oh, no! I have 1 strength, 1 agility, 2 endurance, 2 coordination, 0 vitality, and 0 craft. It would be funny if you give him 0 vitality and he just instantly dies because he has no health. Let me see. All right, let's proceed. Let's just go into it. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Oh no, it is not broken. I thought it was broken. I saw your comment and I thought it was broken again. A breakout of yet another war between England and France was barely a surprise to anyone. The rivalry between the two kingdoms has lasted for more than a century, and small but regular armed conflicts have become commonplace for them. This war seems to many to be an ordinary event, but the English king had other plans. This time he had no interest in lesser goals and aimed as high as to ascend to the throne of France itself, using its ongoing dynasty crisis as a casus belli. War preparations started by Edward III have surpassed any of his past military campaigns. Understanding the scope of his ambitions, the King of England did not delude himself. The war that he was about to embark on was going to be the greatest in history, and for an undertaking like that, a proper army was in order. Oh, I read that wrong. Oh god, is he still in... Oh, that's right. Was he sentenced, Vitali? The king began gathering forces long before declaring the war. Long negotiations and uncounted secret settlement agreements bolstered the royal army with numerous allies, as well as mercenaries from all over Europe. Does this is this volume okay, by the way? It's difficult to keep switching between OBS, so let me know if it sounds weird. Oh damn! I'm glad they threw the book at him. Fuck him. Him and Johnny Somali. I hope they pay with years. Everyone's like fucking playing games, trying to mess shit up. All right. The core of his forces, as it has always been, was constituted by the best of England's chivalry, eagerly awaiting their chance to finally outshine the French chevaliers and claim the laurels of the best in the world. For the honorable knights, this coming war was also an opportunity to amass wealth of its spoils and bask in the glories of victorious battle. You too ended up among the ranks of the king's countless soldiers, but unlike the knights and mercenaries eagerly enlisted out there of their own will, you, a peasant's son, did not have much of a choice, as beside professional warriors, the army also required those to do its dirty work, both in the meaning of digging ditches and being able to give up their lives for dirt cheap. By royal decree, a militia force was drafted from the free folk. Many wealthier people were able to bribe their way out of service. Sounds familiar. See, this speaks to nowadays, right, guys? But you, coming from a poor family, had no such opportunity, and thus you received the royal gift for your 18th birthday, an unexpected journey to the shores of France. Weapon in hand, you suddenly find yourself treading on unfriendly soil. You wonder whether you will ever see your home again. Welcome to Heads Will Roll Reforged. Soon you will be embarking your first adventure, but before you do, we have to warn you, not all risks are worth taking, not all fights are worth fighting. Blindly charging forward without consideration, considering the circumstances and consequences, is the fastest way to get you killed. Okay. Heads Will Roll will try to present the player with a lot of difficult choices. Okay. So it's like that Queen game. The last one, everybody keep track of time, trading, shopping, and treasury. Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I like that. It's almost like those daughter simulators I was playing. You have received a salary in accordance with your rank. 65 florins? What can I buy with that? You receive a bonus payment in accordance with your prestige level. 0 florins. I really like the idea of this guy opening an envelope. He's like, oh boy, my extra florins for my prestige rank. He opens it, and a moth flies out. All right, so let's see here. I'm definitely going to train. Through training, you can improve the various skills and attributes of your character. Keep in mind that training both consumes times and rapidly builds up fatigue. If you do not want to start the battle in a disadvantageous position, then do not forget to properly rest. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna drain. Do I not have a sword? Okay, wait, I thought I had a. Didn't I have a sword? Hold on a second. Inventory. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, look at this guy. Damn, my man got the gloves on. My man got his feet on. I like that the gloves and the shoes match. I also really like that, you know, we throw caution to the wind when we're dealing with the crotch area here. We're just like, you know what? If I'm gonna get stabbed there, I might as well get stabbed there. Balls out. I like this guy. He's got his tunic on. He's got his assless chaps on backwards, but I think it's kind of a fashion statement, and I do respect it. All right, what are we gonna do here? An old one-handed longsword. Can I equip it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Get the butcher's blade. Let's get the leather boots on here. Let's get the canteen on. Oh, okay. I need a belt. Felcher's tools. Self-made crossbow. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I got a little sword. So let's train a little bit with the sword now. Oh, I need talent points to train. Okay. So I can't do that just yet. Camp physician. Oh, good thing they put the leaf there, guys. I didn't want you guys to see nudity. Oh, my lord. In the camp, you can spend your time to relax, relieve your stress, and hang out with other soldiers while performing various activities. All of them will help relieve stress in their own way and by different amounts, so it would be wise to try all of them and see the results for yourself. In addition to that, the camp also serves as an important social hub where you can gather information and receive tasks from other characters. All right, I'm going to hang around a little bit. You spent some time hanging around and wandering around. Okay. You guys aren't going to judge me, right? You spent some time gambling and relaxing. This time, luck was on your... Oh, I lost 5 florins! I'm going to pray for more florins. You spent time in solitude and prayers. Let's see if it helped me. Oh, lost 2 florins. What if I pray? My virtue was increased. Guys, do you think 3rd time's the charm works here? Let's find out if God's on my side. Oh, God damn it. I gotta go drink. Oh, man, I don't have any alcohol! Where's the... Can I go... Quest and travel. Oh, there are none. Crafting? Okay. Oh, you can combine items. Okay, recipes. Bandage. Alright. Alright, what's my guy? He's got more virtue now. But that's not even... Oh! Oh, okay. Virtuous you are in the eyes of the people. Alright, so that's gonna probably give me like more renown. Relationships. I guess the only relationship I have is with this house. I don't know if that's sad or maybe a good thing. A guy who cares about his house? Let's save it real quick. Yes, I do want to overwrite the save. Okay. Activities. I'm going to talk to the sergeant. Your squad is led by an old sergeant, a battered soldier who fought under the Earl during the King's ill-fated Scottish campaign. Despite his grumbling and an always dissatisfied look, the sergeant treats the soldiers very well and tries to make sure that everything is in order. You find him doing the usual, cleaning weapons. Noticing you, he looks up inquiringly. Alright, let's see. I'm going to ask him about the war.
Talk about war? Ha! As if there wasn't something to tell, really. The king set off on a grand campaign on the mainland. France is now in its weakest point ever, which presents a golden opportunity to claim a sizable piece of land from these frog-eaters. You and I, however, have nothing to rejoice about. Yes, the pay is good this time, but I strongly doubt that this war will be simple. In and out, 20-minute adventure. Good money, warm bed, and rich spoils. The last time I fell for this recruiter sales pitch, I ended up in the mountains of Scotland with holes in me boots, a void in me stomach, and an arrow in...
I'm not talking to Sergeant again. I'm gonna talk to the Earl real quick. You and the Earl have nothing... What? I can't just say hi to the guy? Wow, man. Alright. Holy shit. Alright, let's travel somewhere. Dunkirk. I'm gonna scavenge. You get out of the camp and go to the surrounding forest to replenish your supplies, heading towards the unknown adventures lying ahead. Wandering around the countryside, you encounter a wandering merchant selling all kinds of potions and elixirs. The merchant is clearly desperate to sell his wares, going as far as boasting about their potent effects. As he sifts through his flasks, he prattles on incessantly, making grandiose promises of everlasting life. I guess there's you the British accent. Let me do that. Extraordinary health, luck of the devil, and invincibility in battle. Among the things he has for sale are Dragon's Blood, which doubles the health of anyone who takes a sip, Tears of the Phoenix, which heal all injuries, wounds, and diseases known to man, Witch's Brew, which brings the dead back to life, Essence of Luck, which guarantees eternal fortune in all endeavors to those who consume it, and finally, a Potion of Eternal Life, which grants immortality. This guy's just selling these potions? The merchant himself does not look trustworthy one bit, but his promises are indeed alluring. Oh my god! How many florins do I still have? Oh god, yeah, this is absolutely a scam. I could use some luck. With enthusiasm, the merchant accepts the coins, hands over the desired item, and with a sly chuckle, swiftly disappears. Upon examining your purchase, you realize that the magical essence of luck is nothing but vinegar. You consider getting back to the merchant, but that wily fox is nowhere to be seen. You continue on your way. So I got swindled for a potion of luck. It's alright. Oh, did I get these herbs? Oh, I can get all this stuff, okay. Well, at least I got something out of it. I got two poisonous plants, 2 healing herbs, and some leather. Oh, I can't take the healing herbs? Get rid of that. I gotta get my healing herbs in here. There we go. On the way back, the clouds over your head rapidly cover the sky and heavy rain begins. Not wanting to get soaked, you look for a shelter and stumble upon a hunting hut in the woods, most likely made as a temporary shelter in case of bad weather or something like that. As it rains for a long time, you waste a lot of time waiting. Aww. However, rain fills one of the small canteens set by the owners to collect water up the top. Oh, I can't take the canteen. I can't steal the canteen. I'll leave it for him. You decide not to take someone else's property. Virtue increased by 5. The rest of your way back goes smoothly without any more adventures. It's kind of sad. I wish there were a few adventures. Can I trade now? I don't have any relationships. This is sad. I don't have any relationships. Oh, I have to pay for it. Okay, solo practice. Okay, I can't. Oh, I see it. Oh, I can hover. I didn't even notice that you could hover over these. I just assumed they were like this. Okay, let's do some solo practice. Your proficiency with melee weapons has increased. Let's spar. Oh, okay. Let's do a little more solo practice. You're exhausted again. I'm already exhausted. I gotta get that stamina up. Let's rest for a little bit. I'm just gonna hang around for a bit. I'm gonna hang around. All right. Let's gamble. Fuck! No florins for me. Alright, let's go back to training. Do a little solo practice. Do a little rest. Having spent a bit of time in the camp, you gradually get to know and make friends with various people, including several other young men drafted for the militia. All of you have quite a lot in common, including the fact that, originating from poor families, you were forced to go to war without anything even remotely resembling decent weapons or armor. One of the guys, going by the name Bartholomew and having a rather shady past, suggests you fix the situation and presents you with a plan. His idea is to borrow the necessary equipment from someone who is not in such dire need as you, the guards of Castle Dunkirk that is towering above your camp. According to Bartholomew, the men guarding the castle are quote-unquote guards in name only. They have been drafted from the surrounding countryside just as the war started, and they can barely tell which side of the halberd goes toward the enemy. Security is as bad as it gets, so sneaking into one of the armories in the far tower should be a piece of cake. Everything else would be figured out on sight. Bartholomew claims he will take care of any locks that could be found there, so you just have to grab and carry away as much armor and weapons as you please. Several soldiers are rather impressed and willing to try. They already plan to pull it off this night. Bartholomew looks at you. I'm gonna do it, man. If all the other... Look, I want to build a relationship with the soldiers. We're going far ahead. We're doing it. We're going for it. You and several other soldiers are willing to take part. Bartholomew insists you don't dilly-dally and go at midnight. You agree to meet the watchtower at midnight. Oh no, my virtue! Reputation increased by 3. New quest added. Castle heist. You have just received your first quest. All active quests in the descriptions are... Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. How do I know what time it is? I'm gonna go to the watchtower. As agreed, you depart from the camp and arrive at the farthest watchtower at midnight. Bartholomew and a couple of other soldiers are already waiting for you there. Bartholomew, clearly skilled in the local geography, confidently leads you along a hidden path through a ravine and dense thickets of bushes. After about a quarter of an hour this way, you finally let yourself into the tower through a secret entrance. Inside, Bartholomew once again instructs you, forbidding you to make any sound and requiring you to move completely silently. Trying to find the weapons room in this endless maze of passages, doors and stairs that represent the interior of the tower, you find yourself on the creaking plank floor of one of the galleries. One by one, your comrades manage to carefully walk on in without making any unnecessary sounds. It's your turn now. Gently stepping on the boards with the grace of a domestic cat, you overcome an obstacle without any problems. Oh hell yeah, my agility did it. I think this might be Bartholomew Simpson. He has not been, because back then they used to say like, oh, Bartholomew of Springfield, right? So it might be Bartholomew of Springfield. Apu of Quickiemore. After another quarter of an hour of strenuous wanderings and games of hide-and-seek with sleepy guards, you finally manage to reach the cherished armory. While you and 2 comrades are watching the situation, Bartholomew J. Simpson is busy with the lock. You are starting to get worried, but a couple of minutes later he draws your attention with a low whistle and, smiling, invites you with a gesture to now open the door. The choice of weapons and equipment that awaits you inside turns out to be not very impressive, but it still looks very solid. Let me give you one of my gripes as a writer. If you're going to write in an antiquated cadence, you can't say things like, but it still looks very solid, or we're gonna hang out. It completely takes me out of it. I think that if you're going to commit to a certain period of writing, you should go all in. Not say, what are we gonna say next? We found some dank armors, and let's go. Let's go and get the armors. Oh, this sword is Parga's. I'm trying to think of some other Zoomer slang that fucking sucks. But yeah, just commit to what you're doing. If you're just gonna make it, you're gonna take me out of it. Come on, man, don't do that. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry that the immersion is ruined. I'm gonna bring you back, okay? Bartholomew J. Simpson eyes the not so impressive collection of weaponry, and he thinks, "Ay caramba!" Ooh, oh wow, okay. This is some good stuff. Oh, I have no inventory, so you know what? I'm gonna put the poisonous plant back. Oh, agility penalty. You know what? I should get a crossbow. There we go. Proceed. Having picked up everything that you liked, you hastily embark on the return journey. Luck seems to... Oh, it's because of the luck potion, is it? It wasn't just vinegar, was it? Okay? So it might have smelled like it, but it wasn't just vinegar. Luck seems to be smiling at you, and the journey back goes without incident. But suddenly, in the dark corridor, one of the doors opens before your nose, and you find yourself face to face with a guard emerging from there. Hardly making out your outlines in the dark, he asks who is in front of him. You don't really know what to do now and glance at Bartholomew J. Simpson and his comrades who have gone a little ahead. They are desperately signaling something to you with their hands, but you cannot distinguish their gestures in the dark. See, this is how you know that this game knows me, because I don't have my glasses on. The situation quickly becomes critical. Oh no. I do have agility. Let's get the fuck out of here. Pushing the guard away from you, you run with all your might, hoping to escape before he has time to overtake you. Somewhere behind your back, wild cries of a guard are heard, alerting everyone around you of your presence. As you wind through the twisted corridors, remembering your way back, the tower around you awakens. The silence and darkness that until recently filled its corridors and galleries are rapidly dissipating, giving way to the bright light of torches, loud voices, the clatter of feet, and the clang of weapons. For a while you manage to stay ahead of your pursuers, but in one of the corridors, literally a couple of turns before the exit, you are overtaken. Why would you put literally in there? Let me fix this. But in one of the corridors, a couple of turns before the exit, you are overtaken. When they pounce on you, chaos unfolds, in which it turns out to be every man for himself. Luckily for you, Bartholomew manages to knock the torch out of the hands of one of the guards, diverting attention to himself and plunging the room into saving darkness. Sounded like he was starting a fire. Sensing danger, the guards grab their swords, clearly intending to take you dead, not alive. Most of them were occupied by your comrades, and only one of the pursuers focuses on you, blocking the path to exit. You stumble as you back away from his attacks. The blade of his sword reaches you, leaving a shallow but painful wound. Oh no, my vitality, but I have 0! Jumping up from the floor, you run away. Carrying off your feet at the speed of a horse gallop, you manage to get out and make your way back to the camp in a roundabout way. Still not believing in your miraculous escape, you fall asleep. I went to sleep right after. In the morning, far from the pleasant news awaits you. The whole camp is buzzing with rumors that this night a group of spies attacked the castle. No one knows what exactly they were trying to pull off, however. Thanks to the vigilance of the guards, their dirty plans were thwarted. 2 bastards were hacked to death. I really don't like that this looks like a B. That should be a little more outward. Hacked to death on the spot while resisting arrest, and another was captured alive. Now, according to the rumors, he is still sitting on one of the castle dungeons and soon will get executed. If lucky, everyone will be able to see it before dispatch. After such news, you can only shrug your shoulders. Just don't give a shit. Just like, oh, it wasn't me though. Jailbird, new quest. XP. Oh hell yeah, I got some XP. Man, what? Oh man, I'm exhausted now. I gotta get some rest. You know what really helps me relax is just a little bit of game. Oh. Pray for a little bit. Can I have a drink? Fuck. How about I'm just gonna hang around with the guys. I'm gonna socialize a little bit. Let's look at the blacksmith.
Who are you, and what do you need?
I'm looking for a blacksmith.
Well, you found him, and he has his hands full. Now spit it out or get lost and don't distract me from my work.
I need you to repair my equipment.
Repair your equipment? I think you have it all mixed up, boy. Do I look like your personal blacksmith? Damn knights have already buried us up to our throats in their broken junk. We are all sweating our asses off.
You know he's from Ireland, then.
And here you come asking.
I'm not asking you to help me for free. I'm willing to pay well for a job well done.
Ha! What a smart ass! I would gladly pay for a job well done with my own pocket. It's a shame there's no one around who can actually do that.
Is it too expensive?
Let's make a deal. You do 3 simple shifts at the forge to help me out, and I'll take a look at your junk. I'll pay you for every shift too if your hands aren't actually growing out of your ass.
Why not the arse this time?
You might even earn some decent coin.
New quest added, Laborer. Thank you so much. I quested it. Working at the forge is a camp activity. That acts as okay. Oh hell yeah. Okay, so I could up my craftsmanship. It might help with making bolts. Actually, you know what? Let me look at the inventory. Can I equip the crossbow as well? Oh hell yeah. Okay, so I can shoot and I can do that now. A sip of nice cold water can quickly reinvigorate you both in partial and camp. Oh, okay, I could use that in battle. That's useful. Nice. How's my, oh, my virtue's not looking too good. I shouldn't have... But I should have... I got a crossbow out of it. Let's be honest. I could pray to God later. Alright. Let me train a little bit. Oh, damn. I have a bow, though. I can't train that. Oh man. Alright, let's rest a little bit. Hang around. I'll train one more time, and then I'll go out on an adventure. Rest. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, let me work. Oh, I'm too exhausted. Pray a little. My virtue went up! Self-withdrawal from the life of your regiment causes you to lose comrade. Oh, come on, man. I spent a little bit of time at the church, and all of a sudden everybody doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Like, you don't like to kill anymore. We've noticed you've been kneeling and praying. But what about... They come up to me like, what about all the heads that we used to smash? What about all the blood we used to spill? All of a sudden you just like to sit at the pew and repent. Alright. I gotta hang out with the boys, I guess. Just hang around. Alright. I hear it calling me, guys. Do I dare gumble again? God damn it! Alright. Oh, you know what? Look, what are the quests? Oh no, it's Bartholomew! One of the participants of the night heist ended up being caught by the guards and now is awaiting execution in a dungeon. If you are not indifferent to his fate, it may be worth it to make an attempt at saving him. Before doing that, however, you have to find out where exactly the prisoner is being kept. Okay, so let's talk to... Ooh. No, I don't want to... Wait, oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man, I still have 21 florins? How did that happen? Or actually, let me see what I can craft here. No alchemist tools. Fuck. Gotta get some alchemist tools. I gotta become a full metal alchemist. Let's see, camp. Sergeant will know. Ask about the fate of the surviving thief. Oh fuck, what voice did I use for him? Oh, I'm not sure about that fellow. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure that the fellow deserves such a fate, but you could hardly help him with anything. Now he's awaiting execution and will be very lucky if he simply gets his head chopped off and not quartered or stretched out on a rack. I heard that he was put in the dungeon of the Eastern Tower, the most impregnable in the entire castle. There is clearly no way out of there, even with his dexterity. However, they say that the vigilant guards will have beat him to a pulp on the first day. Won't be surprised if the poor lad has kicked the bucket already. Ha ha! Ha! Although there is clearly no laughing matter, God rest his soul. Let's go to the Eastern Tower. Despite your decisive attitude and desire to free your comrade at all costs, you still do not fully understand how exactly you're going to pull this off. Looking at the outlines of the Eastern Tower blackening in the distance, you think of various options in your mind. You can try to sneak into the tower. Such a mission is virtually impossible, and the risk will be not just be high, but very high. Needless to say, you may pay for even the slightest mistake with your own life. The second option that comes to your mind is to enter the tower under the guise of one of the castle garrison soldiers. If you can guess the time and act under cover of night, then there will definitely be chances to slip in. However, in order for such schemes to work, you need at least some equipment so that in the dark you can pass off as a full-fledged soldier. Without a helmet and armor, even the most bad ones, such a scheme will never work. Or you can try to bribe one of the guards. Bartholomew and his buddies had quite a low opinion of the guards, and it may be well may well be that for a handful of ringing coins, one of them would agree to lower their vigilance for a while. Oh man, how am I gonna pay? I'm gonna bribe them with $20. I'm just imagine you go over to someone on death row. You go to the guard. And you're like, listen, I got $20. I got 20 bucks and a dollar. I got 20 bucks and I got a silver dollar. Would you be willing to look the other way and let this guy out? We're gonna try it. Oh, actually, I wonder if he's gonna try to kill me if I do that. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should earn some more money. Let me earn some more money. I think I have enough energy to work at the forge. Spend some time at the forge, working at the forge. You earned 5 florins. Spend time wandering and walking. Oh, I don't have any time left. Oh, I'm a little tired. I hope that doesn't affect things. All right, let's proceed. After spending about a week at Castle Dunkirk, the army eventually begins its march to the southwest. Your regiment has been assigned to the advance guard led by the king's son, Edward of Woodstock, the prince. With about half a day's march separating him from the main force, Edward's main goal is to scout ahead and make sure there are no major French reinforcements inside. Arriving at Cambrai, you see a large French convoy with supplies that is entering through the main gates. The town obviously has not prepared to handle a long siege yet and stands vulnerable. The young prince, eager to prove himself to his father, chooses a daring move. Try and take the city by charging through the yet open gates. Time is of the essence, so Edward leads the attack immediately. Uh-oh. Prepare for battle. Weapon talents. I don't have any talent. I have barely any virtue. Got my sword though. I can't equip my fucking canteen. Come on, man. Let's take a little drinky then. Alright, let's do it. Concealed by the forest surrounding Cambrai, the English managed to get close enough to catch the defenders by surprise. The prince spearheads the cavalry charge forward, crushing everything under them and breaking into the city. You and your fellow militiamen try to follow in their tracks as fast as you can, but the difference in speed is just too great. By the time you have finally got to the gates, there's already a large group of enemy soldiers, guards, and militiamen gathering to block your way. Uh-oh.
Welcome to the war! Very soon you will have to shed your first blood, but before you do this, it would be wise to get acquainted with the main principles of Heads Will Roll's combat system. Do you want a tutorial?
Yes, please.
Attack. This button is responsible for attacking with your main weapon. Upon clicking it, you'll be able to settle an attack.
Okay. Detailed information on strikes. Lunge. Okay. When selecting body part. Oh, okay, so you could... It's like VATS. I see. Another element that influences the hit probably is the current amount of stamina. Okay. Feint. This button allows you to execute a feint with your main weapon. A feint is a deceptive move that distracts your opponent. The success of the feint also depends on parameters, changing stances. Oh, really? Offensive stance. Oh, okay, okay. Man, this is pretty in depth. I'm actually surprised with how goofy it looks. What did it say about it? Offensive stance gives you this bonus. Alright, enemy feints, offensive stamps. Balance stance. Okay, middle ground, recover. Information about your enemies. Alright, thank you! Oh. Crossbow, shooting works a little bit different. I don't even think I don't have any bolts, do I? Whoops. Shooting works a little differently from melee attacks. The hit chance solely depends on the character's crossbow skill. Okay. Different type of bolts. Okay. Alright, man. I'm gonna just cripple the guy right away. I'm gonna cripple his limbs. I got him. He's bleeding! Oh god, I got his neck. He's gonna bleed out. He didn't get me, did he? Ooh. An elaborate feint that prioritizes weapon skill and is influenced by fighting. Oh, okay. Let's blind him.
He's blind now. He can't even see me attack him.
Militiaman's turn to recover. Oh shit, you got his stamina back. All right, listen. I'm gonna weak spot. I'm gonna hit his weak spot. I'm gonna hit his limbs. Yes. He's fatigued. Oh, he's poisoned by my rusty weapon. He's dying of poison. Oh damn. defensive stance and recover a little bit. Ah, you missed. I'm in my defensive stance. It's hard to hit me now. Gotta recover a little bit more. Okay, recovered too. Alright. Guys, it's time to take this guy out. We're going for the cripple. And we're going right for the limbs again. Yes, he's bleeding. No. You're not gonna do that. Fatigue. All offensive and defensive actions will increase your fatigue. Okay. There are 5 levels of fatigue. Fresh, winded, tired, on last legs, and exhausted to progress. Okay. Click the stamina bar. Because the physical exhaustion can easily undermine any advantages that a character might possess in equipment and skills. Oh wow, okay. Respite. Okay. I'm gonna take a little respite. Cover a little bit. This guy can't hit. I wonder if they're just crippling this guy to give me an idea of how combat works. Because he, yeah, I think he's missed every shot so far. Let's hit his weak spot. Let's finish him off. Right on the limbs, baby. And recover a little bit. I think that they're gassing me up. They're making it seem like I'm doing really well. And they're just like, here, have this one. He's dead though. I killed the militiaman. Woohoo! 6 gold. Oh no. Oh god, I didn't know I had another one. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Can we start over? Can we? Oh shit. Watch me die. Okay, I've recovered. Let's hit this guy. Let's cripple this fucking guy. I'm done with this. He's bleeding. No! I'm gonna die out here. It's gonna kill me on my first fight. Slash this guy. Oh no! No, my head! Can we run? God damn it. Oh wait, no, can I use my crossbow for it? I thought I didn't have any bolts. I don't have enough stamina for this anyway. Oh no. No. Oh no. I was killed. That's it. I'm dead. I can't believe I died. I got 12. Look, a score of 12, that's pretty good. That's not 0, right? I killed 1 militiaman. That's pretty good. Do you think I'm on the leaderboard? I am on the leaderboard. This is I'm the only one on there. Alright. I need to find out who these people are. So we're going to start a new game. This time, we're going to be Humbleman. And I'm going to still be on normal. Unchallenging mode for story enjoyers. So I love it. I love that this is this is just like proving my rant from earlier. If you're a story enjoyer, why don't you try this one on for size? All right, let's roll random. Oh hell yeah! Okay, what do we got here? We got some kind of club. We got a little helmet. We got a little backpack. We got white potion, and we got the gauntlets. That's pretty sick. Wow, this guy sucks. He's got 1 endurance and 1 vitality and 0 in everything else. Oh no, but I got 3 in melee weapons. That's actually pretty good. Oh, armor smith. Okay, that's pretty good too. Let's do it. I think this is the same dialogue, right? Okay. Dunkirk, northern France. Thank you for welcoming to the game. Okay. Let's see here. I have to be able to win something now, right? It's been like 5 times that I've lost. It has to work this time. God damn it. Let me pray. Let me pray a little bit more. I'm gonna keep praying. Let me pray one more time. Okay, so they don't like that I'm praying, but you know what? God loves it. The Lord has heard your friends. Fatigue recovery increased. It does pay to pray. It does. Alright, I hung out. So this blacksmith. Alright, we already got this. I'm just gonna zoom through the stuff we've already seen, and I'll read any new dialogue. Can't be spent. Okay, I know. 5 florins. I love having florins, dude. Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of resty now. Actually, no, I'm gonna pray. Self-withdrawal, or whatever, man. I think the Lord has... Oh, hell yeah. It really just pays to pray. You get more fatigue recovery. Having spent a bit of time in the camp, you gradually get... Okay, we already saw this one. I'm not going with Bart this time. Nope. You refuse. The risk is too high and is not worth the trouble. Bartholomew seems displeased and promises you will remember this moment once you face ironclad French knights and are armed to the teeth Flemish mercenaries. Before letting you go, he demands you keep your mouth shut, or else he will get back to you from the grave should you let out a plan. Hell yeah, more virtue for me. Oh fuck, the soldiers hate me. Castle heist. You just received your first quest. Okay. Now, I wonder if I can turn him in. You know, should I go rat out Bartholomew? How do I maintain such whimsy in my life? I feel like there's so much awful stuff out there. Why would I want to also inject that into my life? You have to find ways to make your life fun. You know, there's a lot of negative out there, so you got to go all in with the things that you enjoy. I like things that are funny. I like bad games. Don't be envious. You can be whimsical too. You can apply it to anything that you enjoy. Just set aside time for it. Always, here's an addendum to my beginning stream rant, okay? Always, always, always find time for what you love, okay? And I'll tell you why. If you have to make a promise to yourself to enjoy something or indulge in something or hone a craft that you will eventually either turn it into something that is viable in your life or that will bring you joy so that you are not corrupted by everything else. All outside influence, there's a miasma of outside influence that is meant to demoralize you. And if you inject your personal life with things that you love and people that you love, you will have a very good defense against that. So whatever it is that you love, put time into it. Even if it's a little bit. Set aside 30 minutes to indulge in it. And that 30 minutes could become an hour. That hour could become several hours. Or it could even become a day if you wish it to be. Is it? I know, it kind of is. I should have done it in an English accent, but I'm being serious. Always, always give yourself time to do what you love. Whether it's a creative pursuit, whether it's indulging in music or anything. Something that you love, okay? Because if you don't, and I'm telling you this from personal experience, if you do not give yourself time to enjoy what you love, it will erode you, and you will become a part of the miasma. Don't become part of the miasma. Do a little bit of what you love, because that will stoke the flames inside of you, and it will keep you going, okay? That's my advice to you. But if you can't do that, if you're having a hard time, let me make you laugh, okay? Let me be silly for you. You love smoking. Well, there's a specific rapper who's currently behind bars, but I think that you and him would have a lot in common. Let's see. What I completely lost track of what I was doing. Oh, I was gonna. Okay. Hold on. I was gonna turn in the. I was gonna turn in the guys. All right. Let's talk to the sergeant. How to get good equipment.
Ha! Well, if you've managed to find yourself at war with your pants down, then you don't have many options. Take a look around the camp. Someone might have a spare Gambison, a chainmail, or a shield lying around. Most soldiers would be happy to sell their wares and trade loot for a shiny coin, but to find something useful among the junk is mostly a matter of luck, you know. Well, the second option, of course, is to loot it yourself. Scavenging corpses like a vulture isn't the most honorable act, but sometimes survival demands it. I try to make sure that my people are decently equipped, but I don't have time to wipe each and every one of your snotty noses, even if I wanted to. If you prove yourself a decent lad, then I'll see what I can do for you.
Oh, come on, let me rat these guys out. Come on. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna absolutely increase in value. I think he's probably gonna be in jail forever. If those kidnapping charges hold up, he's fucked. I can't even believe that happened, man. And it's funny because he was just having a resurgence. Like he was in the throes of his resurgence, and that happened. But you know, that stuff catches up to you. That's also why you keep the miasma away from you, because it will corrupt you and it will catch up to you. You don't want that for when you're doing what you love, especially if it becomes something. You don't want those demons coming back to you. Oh my god, did he really just use an iron-on? Motherfucker. I mean, I guess I should have expected that because he was just scamming fan. I asked him how much for a feature, and he like quoted me like $100 or something like that. And I read online that people got scammed by him, so I didn't even bother. I was gonna do something funny with it years ago, and try to commission him to do something like that, but I didn't trust that he could keep his end of the bargain. About the equipment.
I don't have time to fuss with every soldier, boy. As I already said, if you want to be noticed, show yourself and prove that you are worth something. Until then, piss off and don't waste my time.
Alright, man. You know what? I'm not going to tell him about Bart. How's that? You know what? I'm going to go and join Bart. In fact, I'm going to go join Bart now. What the fuck? I love Bart now. Camp activities. Let's... Hold on. How do we... quest and travel. Okay, travel. We're going to the Watchtower. Despite your refusal to take part in Bartholomew's plan, you could not get it off your mind the whole day. You consider yourself an honest man, and despite dishonorable enterprises, whatever form they may take, now that you know the upcoming theft, and it is a theft despite Bartholomew's high-spirit rhetorics, you were unable to fall asleep. The thought that you knew about Bartholomew's plan and did not prevent a crime, making you almost an abettor, haunts your mind. More fuel to the fire comes from your concern for your fellow soldiers. Despite Bartholomew saying that fooling the guards should be as easy as pie, you actually seriously doubt that. The last thing you'd like to hear tomorrow is that 3 addle-brained but otherwise quite decent folks got chopped to pieces near the Watchtower at a theft attempt. Shortly before midnight, when thoughts and feelings downright eliminate your ability to sleep, you sneak from the tent and hide in the camp. Watching from the hiding spot, you notice that Bartholomew and 2 other fellows get up and go towards the farthest watchtower, keeping to the shades. Oh no! They're stealing! They're stealing! Hell yeah, more virtue for me, baby. You are determined to stop the upcoming crime and potentially save some lives. So you abandon your hiding spot and go looking for someone who can... I just run out with my arms flailing. Hey, they're gonna steal your weapons! Luckily for you, in just a few moments, you run into the sergeant on his way to take a leak. See, this is the Game of Thrones effect. Ever since that gained popularity, people just inject, like, hey, you fucking shit, piss, take a leak. It's also crass. I feel like at least like the stuff I used to read that was a little more antiquated. It's not from that era, but the more antiquated writing, like it's more eloquent. You know, I don't think people were saying you're gonna take a leak. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. He's taken aback, but you managed to convince him. The sergeant and a couple of other men rush into the dark after Bartholomew, swords gleaming. You, on the contrary, with a feeling of a duty accomplished, return to your duty. So I basically was just Randall. I snitched on him, like, smug, chin up in the air, full of, my eyes closed, and my grin as big as my face. I go back to the camp with my head held high. I'm sure this will have no repercussions. When you are awake, the morning news is not what you expected. The sergeant and his men did manage to apprehend Bartholomew and his cronies, only that it happened when Bartholomew's party was on the way back wearing freshly acquired gear. In the dark, it took the sergeant quite some time to persuade the petty thieves to surrender peacefully, and both sides were on the verge of a bloody fight. How are you gonna fight with the sergeant? What's the point? You're trying to get equipment so you can fight in the war. You're gonna fight the sergeant? In the end, they managed to avoid bloodshed, but the turmoil they have caused was enough to finally wake up the castle guards, who immediately found out their gear had gone missing. The guardsmen, headed by 2 local knights, demanded not just the stolen gear, but also the thieves, obviously, for their righteous justice. The sergeant immediately realized that things were about to get real tough and compromised. The guardsmen got one thief, and the sergeant's word that he will administer proper punishment upon the other 2. For obvious reasons, it was Bartholomew who was handed to the guards. Now, according to the camp gossip, he is being held... Oh, so we still have to save this guy. The other 2 got away cheap. The sergeant ordered them whipped and bereaved them of a part of this month's pay. When you face them in the camp, it almost comes down to a fight, as they both blame this disaster on you. Soon, many other of your fellow soldiers start giving you the cold shoulder, obviously disapproving of what you've done. The sergeant, however, when you speak to him face to face, makes it clear that you've done the right thing and helped maintain the camp in proper order. Oh man, decreased by 10. The sergeant became my friend though. All right, friends in high places. See, this is how you do it. Sometimes you gotta betray the boys to get in good with the boss. All right, because there's some florins to be made here, people. Oh hell yeah, I got 20 XP. Did I get XP when I failed it last time? I don't even remember. Ooh. Only after you work 3 shifts at the fort. Didn't I already do 3 shifts? I thought I had. Oh fuck, I didn't even, oh man, I didn't even equip anything. That would have been really bad. Oh, this guy looks sick. My coin pouch, empty vial, and my gauntlets. Oh my god, this looks like an actual cosplay. How many florins do I... Oh shit, I have a lot of florins. Okay. Oh. Alright, so let's see what we... Oh! Wine ball! Bottle of fine wine. Consuming alcohol is a good way to relieve stress and fatigue. Can be done both inside and outside of battle. The latter, however, might bring along some side effects. Can be drunk in a camp for massive fatigue relief. Instantly recovers 30 fatigue in battle. Oh, wow. Okay. Really boost vitality. Oh, okay. I'm absolutely buying. I think, guys, I think it's time to do our little drinker arc here. Okay. Is there a shield? Oh, just cauldron. A worn out but sturdy iron cauldron. What does it do? Do I wear it as armor? Or can I cook with it? Low caliber coral head. What is a coral head? Oh, okay. Use it for bolts. Assassin's crossbow. How much is that? 50. Holy shit. Do I have enough? Oh no, I spent all my money on wine. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, man, I do have a little bit of time. Maybe I could work and get some of that money. Hell yeah. During an active military campaign, any army enacts severe restrictions on alcohol consumption. However, as it happens, any soldier determined and willing enough to drink can do so almost unchecked. Knights and nobles have it even easier. There is not much to do in the camp in between battles, so it is not entirely uncommon to see an inebriated knight or a dead drunk one for that matter. When it comes to drinking, the undisputed champion among the Earl's retinue is a knight by the name of John Hoggard. He owns a small scrap of land somewhere in Kent and is related to the Earl matrilineally. He is not exactly it's so difficult. I wish that this font was different because the H's or the B's are throwing me off, and just like the curvature of it is like throwing off my ability to read. He is not exactly a pleasant person to deal with when he is sober, and he is a real devil incarnate to anyone unlucky enough to be near him when he is drunk. Alright, so this guy sucks either way. You can't even like him when he's drunk. To your surprise, a significant share of the troubles ends up with the sergeant. Once Hoggard kills the bottle, Once Hoggard kills the bottle, he starts pestering the sergeant by grilling him. Once Hoggard kills the bottle, he starts pestering the sergeant by grilling him on the war in Scotland, which Hoggard misses due to some illness. This would not normally be a problem if he just wanted to hear the same old stories over and over. But having heard enough tales and imbued with the spirit of adventure, Hoggard drafts a dozen recruits from the militia or squires and makes them play out scenarios from the sergeant's tales for hours, with him being the sergeant, the real sergeant being the Earl, and everyone else being the Scots. Again, this would not be a problem in itself, but for some reason, Hoggard always tries to hit the fake Scots with his full strength, and sometimes even forsakes the blunt training weapons for his own sharp combat sword instead. The Earl, for obvious reasons, prefers to dismiss the numerous appeals. As a result, the sergeant, who has had enough of this come on, man. As a result, the sergeant, who has had enough of this crap, summons you and suggests you take care of the Hoggard issue of your own bat. He's had enough of this crap. The plan is simple enough. Mix Hoggard's booze with a weak but painful Why? We're trying to kill the guy? The small dose should obviously not kill him, but he will still have a time to remember. To make sure Hoggard won't actually drop dead, it would be nice to acquire the antidote as well. The sergeant, however, leaves that to your discretion. The whole incident can be passed off as an acute delirium tremens, which ideally should convince Hoggard to reduce his alcohol intake, at least a little bit. Alright, let's see. Does anybody have an antidote, or do I have to seek one out? God, I want to get some strong ale. I'm going to work, guys. Oh shit, I'm getting tired too. How much was that? Oh, they have new stuff. Oh wow, okay, they have new stuff. Okay, now they no longer have the crossbow. The thing that I was making money for is no longer available. Someone bought it. It's like me going by the window and it's just gone, and I have my hands on it. I'm like, no, my purpose. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not gonna break your immersion. My immersion was broken by the fact that this person is inconsistent with their writing of the scenario, and it's really bugging me. I want a Gorget. How much is the Gorget? Oh, additional neck protection, huh? Should I get the Gorget? Vitality. Oh, okay. Vitality and endurance. That's pretty good. All right. Let's equip it, baby. Got the cloak on, but why weren't you not showing me the cloak, huh? I gotta equip my wine bottle. Oh, poisonous ingredients? I like that this thing just decides that I'm gonna be looking for poisonous ingredients. Alright, Son of Prey. I have... No, actually I haven't sinned. I've been a pretty good boy. The comrades hate me, though. So see, this is the thing. It really is like that old adage about the crabs. The bucket full of crabs and the one crab trying to get out and everybody pulling me back in. So I go to church. So I kneel at the pew and I pray to God. But now the soldiers are all pissed off at me. Okay? I can't revere my Lord, but also fight in war? Come on, guys. They're like, you should be hanging out with us, not repenting. Alright, we're gonna have the time skip soon. Let's see if there's any new stuff. Oh shit, okay. Short sword. Still no gun though. I need a gun. Maybe I should go explore a little bit. Scavenge a bit. Oh man, I've got a little smidgen of time left. I can't scavenge. Come on now. Oh, I should train. Oh no, I'm tired. Please have like some water or something. We only have the strong ale. You don't have any water? Oh shit. Shield. Oh man, I wish I could have bought that. Alright, listen. We do have... We have our drink. Guys, will you think less of me if I take a little sippy of the ale before the fight, or the wine before the fight? Can I not use it? Maybe I have to use it during the actual battle. Okay. Well, I have her equipped, so maybe this is what I'll do. I'll rest once. I'll pray. No, I don't have any time left. All right, let's proceed. That's gonna be the same thing. Save it. Yes. All right. Moment of truth, everybody. Can we survive the incursion? Oh man! Oh, what the? All right. No, I don't need to. What, this guy is fucking decked out. What is going on? This guy's got like an actual sword. The other guy had like a rusty sword and barely anything. This guy's got a shield, a sword. He's got a helmet on his head. Jesus. Okay, let's. All right, wine used. All right. Bone crusher. Right on the limbs. Hell yeah. Arm muscles cut. I cut your muscles and you still hit? Recover again. Oh, I'm drunk. I'm drunk again. So wait, I did a bone crusher and I didn't hurt him at all? Oh, weapon skill reduced by 1. I'm fucking exhausted. Alright, we're gonna have to make some moves here. Apply by 1/3 of your strength. Drains enemy stamina, builds up fatigue. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Okay, he's not receiving like any damage at all. Fuck. Well, it seems like my equipment is reducing the damage a little bit more this time. I was taking like massive hits before. I drank and it's not helping. All right, let's give him a hit here. Finally. All right, we're gonna do an offensive stance. We're gonna give him another overhead strike. Boom. There we go. He's bleeding. Back into the defensive. Let's recover a little bit. I need to make sure that oh shit, he's gasping for air. No! I'm bleeding. I need to make sure I have enough stamina for the next guy too. That's the hard part. Let me recover one more time. Just batter him. You're about to get battered. Don't recover. Get battered. How much does it take for... Oh, fuck. That's all my stamina. Fuck it. We just gotta throw caution to the wind here. I severed his artery with my blunt weapon. Hell yeah. Please no more. Oh, man. What? You get the first hit? You just got here, bro. I just killed your friend. You get the first hit? Come on, man. How are you gonna do that? I think I need to get drunker for this. Let's recover a little bit. I think he's gonna fucking kill me. Oh! Come on, miss. Yes! Oh, and he wasted his stam. Alright, here we go. It's time to make some moves. Let's do the overhead strike. No! Alright, come on, baby. We gotta recover. See, this is the real gambling. We were practicing before. No! My limbs! My sweet limbs! Don't sever my limbs! Don't do that! Come on, man. Miss. Okay, recover. Alright. Man, I'm going fucking full out overhead strike right on your body. That's what you get. He's got reduced recovery now. No. Oh, okay. Recover one more time. Yes! Alright. Fuck, shit. Oh, I don't have enough for Bone Crusher. Person block, not blocked by armor. Deals no attack damage. So the two of these attacks just drain stamina and do no damage. Alright. It's time to go for the limbs. Yes! Bleeding now. A little recovery. I gotta get a shield. Enemy formation is crumbling. The battle might soon be coming to an end. Here we go. This is my swan song here. Yes. Man, this weapon sucks compared to the blunt sword. Like that rusty sword. I did more with that than this little thing. My tiny little mace. Alright. Gotta do the overhead again. Do it on the limbs. No, we're doing on the... You know what? We're doing it on the head. I'm hitting this guy right in the fucking head. Oh man! He's stunned though. I reached my maximum fatigue. What happened? I drank two kegs of wine, and I'm fucking exhausted. Miss. Okay. Able to see your attack, the enemies are slowly giving in and soon begin to hastily retreat. With a pause in the action, you take a look around and see several bodies of your dead foes. Looting, especially during active combat, is generally frowned upon in the army. This, however, does not deter many soldiers, predominantly from poorer backgrounds. They're really like, the narrator, if the narrator is like the eye of God, he's looking and pointing directly at me, just like saying like, come on, man, you don't have any money. Just take a couple bucks. From pillaging their rivals' corpses, their motives are easy to understand. In war, even a single piece of good equipment can make the difference between life and death. A small pause in the fighting allows you to loot the bodies of the fallen enemies or use the time to capture... Okay, I would loot, but I have like no fatigue. I need to recover. I would 58 fatigue. Again! Man, this game really is relentless, huh? Okay. What do I look like right now? Look at my dumbass. I have like no health. How much? I have 4 health. I'm gonna fucking die. But look at my virtue though. I got 58 virtue. And see, that's good because if I get buried, I know where I'm going. Oh man, I'm really messed up. Weapon talents. I don't even have any talents yet. Actually, wait. Aces. No, I still don't have any talents. I don't know anybody. My renown. Please, okay. We're gonna go back to the gambling screen in our mind's eye, okay? We're going into the church, we're praying, and I'm praying 3 times, okay? I'm sacrificing my relationship with the soldiers and praying for snake eyes. Snake eyes! And now we're hitting gamble, okay? As soon as I hit proceed. I swear to God, this guy better not have a full armor set. This guy better have a rusty sword and some, like a kitchen smock. Due to the confusion, you managed to overcome the poorly organized defenders in a swift and rather hectic fight. Their tactical retreat into the walls quickly escalates to a chaotic rout. You storm into the town proper, hot on their heels. Inside the walls, however, the situation is already changing. The prince's knights are struggling to hold against the superior numbers of the French, and slowly but surely are falling back towards the main gates. The prince could definitely use some infantry support, but rushing to his aid may prove to be a dangerous undertaking. Not willing to leave Prince Edward in danger, the Earl quickly calls for volunteers to join the rescue effort. I'm gonna duck behind the taller soldiers so they don't see me, but they also don't see that I'm not volunteering. The rest are told to hold the city gates for a safe retreat thereafter. It seems only seasoned and fierce warriors are joining the Earl. It's unlikely someone will point a finger at you if you refuse, especially given that you are wounded and exhausted, barely able to even stand straight. Oh, so they're giving me a chance at mercy. This is clearly a good opportunity to prove yourself to the Earl, maybe even to the Prince himself. But right now, on the other side of that scale lies no less than your own life, and the question is whether or not this is the time to risk it. Do you want to go with the Earl? Wait a second. Okay. No, he's going to battle. No, I don't want to go with the Earl. You make the level-headed decision to stay at the gates. The Earl and the volunteers arrive just in time to prevent the French from encircling the prince's retinue. The combined forces of the two groups was just enough to fight. The combined forces of the two groups was just enough. Isn't it supposed to be were? The combined forces of the two groups were just enough to fight their way back to the gates. I'll read it how he did it. The combined forces of the two groups was just enough to fight their way back to the gates. The battered town defenders hesitate to give chase and instead settle with the status quo restored. As you fall back to safety and catch your breath, you are slowly filled with the proud realization that you have managed to survive your first battle. While you come back to your senses and tend to your wounds, the main force of the English army is steadily approaching the city. Columns of people, horsemen and wagons, all stretching for several miles, flow from the horizon like an endless river, slowly pouring around the city from all sides. Having found the sergeant among the survivors, you ask him what will happen now. He responds with only one word: siege. Chapter 1! Guys, we made it. Over the next few days, you watch as a new full-fledged city gradually grows all around the walls of Cambrai. Thousands of people, hundreds of tents and awnings, dozens of various siege and assault weapons, and long lines of convoys arrive every day from almost all directions. You must not dare to call all this a mere camp any longer. According to the sergeant, who is constantly aware of the goings-on, the king will not delay the siege. The success of the entire campaign depends on the speed of this attack, and any further delay will give the French a chance to thoroughly gather their strength. This is why the usual siege tactic, winning the city through a war of attrition, is not going to fly with Cambrai. The sergeant says the assault should take place in about a week, when the siege engines are fully deployed and the rest of the reinforcements have caught up with the army. For now, all you can do is take advantage of what peaceful days remain. You have received a salary in accordance with your rank, 65 florins. You received a bonus payment in accordance with your prestige level, 5 florins. I got $70 for that whole thing. Oh my god, man. Alright, let's see what they have here. Ooh, improvised shield. It looks like a part of like one of those pedal bikes they use for exercising. All right, so the wine really did not help me. I was exhausted, and none of my stamina came back. So the wine was lying. What about the ale? A bottle of strong can be drunk. Boosted my vitality though. Maybe that is what. You know what? Maybe alcohol did keep me alive, guys. Maybe I was wrong all along. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow, my endurance is at 3 now. Vitality is at 5? Holy shit. That's really good. Ooh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's too late. Oh, you can train these. I did not know that. Okay, let me do that. What are some camp activities around here? Dare I, after my misfortune, gamble again? And the answer is yes, after some prayer. The Lord hears your prayers. Your injury, blood loss is healed. All right. We gave a payment to God. Now it's time for fate to pay us. Fuck. Talk to the sergeant real quick. Oh no, Hoggard. You know what? I should train some more stuff. Dodge. Oh yeah, I should absolutely. You know what? I just want to. Maybe I should just go all agility. Any soldier knows very well that one should always stay away from the authorities. And now you fully realize the truth of these words. Having accidentally caught the Earl's eye on one of the days, you immediately get called to him to receive a responsible task. The Earl says he is currently actively working on plans to infiltrate the besieged. Sorry, if you hear me stop, it's because I'm just like marveling at the writing. Besieged city, but the shortage of good alcohol in the camp is a serious threat to his strategic genius. When you timidly try to note that the army stocks are full of wine and ale, the Earl immediately silences you, stating that he is not going to drink this swill, and he needs something of a substantially higher quality. A good place to look for this something is, in his opinion, would be the farmsteads of the local nobility that have not yet been plundered. There, in the cellars, is supposed to be a supply of excellent wine. The whole thing, of course, should be done as quietly as possible and without extracting too much attention. You are not enthusiastic about this assignment, but it is what it is. What? Are you... Am I reading a fucking medieval game that says, it is what it is? But it is what it is. It's not like someone's giving you a choice. In vino. Need some vino. Alright, let me pray a little bit before I do this. Yes. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Now, where is this? Okay. I wonder if it's on the map. Is that the estate? It'd be like that. Yeah, man, you know what? I should, I wonder if I could, make a visual. There are, like, visual novel application, like, softwares. I should just make, like, the most ghetto fucking trash visual novel. Like, yeah, man. Hey, man. This motherfucker wearing blue. We red. I'm not gonna let this guy, man. We Piru up here. This guy got crypt collars. He got crypt collars up in the castle. He flying blue. That's not gonna happen. I unsheath my sword, rusted as he may be, and I thrust it forward. I always thrust my blade forward. But I should add like a whole bunch of slang in it. Just the worst shit. I should voice it all too. just like read all of it. Oh, a Gambison. Ooh, 50, huh? That's actually not bad. Do I have any chest armor? I don't think I do. I don't. Okay, that would actually really help then. Let me get that. Okay, so I step away for 1 second and it's sold out. All right. Oh shit, reinforced leather armor. I want that. I'm getting the Gambison though. They call me a little bit of a Gambison with what I've been doing at the camp. Cross pendant. Virtue Vitality. Oh, you know I'm getting that. I'm gonna be a very penitent young soldier, one who has a relationship with God. Get me that cross pendant, baby. Okay. My training look. I still have time. Let me train agility some more. Uh-oh, are you starting? Hi. No. gonna give him a minute to see if he calms down. Usually, if he starts meowing at me, it means it's time to distract him. Hold on one second. Where's your spring at, Kyoya? Where you put it? Hold on, guys. I hope you can hear me. I think it's a good mic, so you should be able to. All right. Kyo, you ready? Come on. That didn't entice him. All right, I'm gonna keep my eyes on him. This is not canon. This is not part of the stream right now. This is a sidebar. I want you to edit that part out of the stream, okay? This whole time I've been training, just so you know. Let me rest a little. Ooh. I love praying, dude. I just keep getting virtue. That's what it's all about. Soldiers hate me, but God loves me. What is my virtue at? Oh my God, my virtue is so fucking high. Holy shit. All right, let's get some more. All right, I'm gonna train one last time, and then rest right after. Because if my agility is high, like I can dodge a lot of attacks. Maybe that'll keep me alive. I have better equipment now, so that should also help. Let's rest a little bit. I want to work too, though. I want to get more money. According to the king's plan, the success of the upcoming assault will be ensured by several dozen different siege machines, trebuchets, catapults, siege towers, and battering rams. Their construction obviously requires not only time, but also a large amount of effort, and therefore many soldiers are involved in this work every day. Oh, I think I have like good craftsmanship. Hello, Tomoya. I can't wait to get a webcam up so you can just see my cats bothering me all the time. That's right. This fate does not pass by you either. Volunteer to assist construction. I'm gonna assist in construction. Soldiers with experience in construction are dispatched to assist the engineers who supervise the assembly of siege weapons. Claiming that you have quite some knowledge of engineering, you also find yourself sent to them. Thanks to your knowledge and skills, you come in very handy to them, and because of that, you repeatedly receive praise during the work. Craft check pass. Intelligent and educated people are always worth their weight in gold, and as a result, you begin to notice that people look at you with more respect, and your authority among the soldiers is clearly growing. Alright, so I got +5. I must be in the negatives by now with all the praying I've been doing. Can I check, oh yeah, my release. Oh no, I can't, huh? Renown. I killed one guy. Dude, I really want to. I want to make some money. Cause I need a shield. You know what I need? I need a shield and I need an actual sword. So I think I'm just gonna have to do that. Oh, Kyo is gonna start yelling now. It's starting. It begins. You guys get to hear the song that he sings. Activities. Yeah, let's work at the forge. I'm getting $5 for this shit. At the command of one of the officers, you and 24 militiamen are tasked with digging trenches. You spend the entire day engaged in strenuous physical labor. Aw, man. I lost 2 time. One day, you are suddenly summoned by the sergeant. He informs you that you will be transferred from the main camp to a distant outpost for the next few days to replace one of the soldiers who has contracted dysentery. You are to set out tomorrow morning, so the sergeant has given you the rest of the day to prepare. He recommends that you rest and stock up on basic necessities because the outpost is quite small, or is quite far from the main camp, and the supply situation there is rough. Oh, great. New carts and caravans with all kinds of provisions and equipment arrive at the siege camp every day in order to manage unloading and sorting out what was brought to the warehouse. The quartermasters, overwhelmed with worries, have to take one of the ordinary soldiers who are not engaged in other work to their aid. One day they come across you. You are sent to sort out stocks at one of the food and equipment warehouses. The work is not too hard, but rather monotonous, and the quartermaster is in charge of the warehouse now, and The quartermaster in charge of the warehouse now and then leaves for all sorts of business, leaving you to yourself. Poking around the countless bags and boxes, you inevitably notice that much of the contents could well be neatly pocketed and no one would ever notice. And the fact that the warehouse, packed to capacity with all kinds of good, is intended to supply the knights and their entourage, while you and your comrades of not such a noble origin are cared for not even half as much, only adds weight to your idea. Ordinary soldiers from your entourage would be more than grateful if, so to speak, for a short while they would be invited to visit. However, the dark deeds love silence, and if you can grab a couple of things for yourself relatively safely, then large-scale theft has a high chance of being noticed and getting you severely punished. I can't steal, man. I gotta keep my faith up. I'm gonna do the job in good faith without stealing. You decide not to test your fate and behave with honor, even if that means being left with empty pockets. Virtue increased by 10. What's my virtue at now? Oh my god, it's almost maxed out. All right, so I'm gonna be sent somewhere else. I got 24 bucks on me. Where's the poor man? 40 bucks. Can I sell this? I'm one short. You gotta be kidding me. What do I have on my inventory? God damn. Coordination +2. Yeah, it's for throwing weapons. So maybe you know what? I'm gonna sell this. Ooh, javelin. Oh, of course. As soon as I sell it, I find a weapon that I can throw. Right, let's see what else we have here. Oh man, he's really going at it now. All right. There has to. You have to like sell. Oh, there we go. A Danish axe. Do I have enough for that? Oh, I do. I do. Strength required 7. Fuck. I can't do it then. Give it like a little sword. Give me like a little tiny sword. Is that so much to ask? You can't give me like a little. Oh, there we go. I don't have enough strength though. Hold on. We can fix that. Oh fuck. I like that you can just do this. You can just re-roll without anything happening. That doesn't drain time, right? Does that drain time? I don't think so. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we need. Oh, you know what? I could sell that fucking mace now. I can get rid of that thing. Equip that. Equip that. Let me get a shield. How much is this thing worth? $8 bucks. 8 florins, guys. Ooh, a bandage. Toxicity. I mean, 27's not really gonna do it anyway. Let me rest a little bit. Alright, you forget about the recent assignment and fail to show up at the appointed time, to the sergeant's extreme irritation. Oh no, my reputation! However, this does not help you avoid the necessity of going to the remote outpost. After listening to many new words from the sergeant and getting heftily smacked, you hastily join several other soldiers already waiting for you on the supply wagon, ready to go. After a quarter of an hour's ride, you arrive at the destination. The outpost in question covers the western part of the city, preventing the besieged from contacting with the outside world through a small side gate. It is occupied by just a dozen people and is run by a deputy commander, a suspicious-looking fellow with a cunning squint and a habit of always looking around warily. You haven't made any extensive connections around the soldiers, and thus you naturally don't find any acquaintance at the outpost. God damn it. Alright, listen. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna give some treats to the cats so they don't keep yelling. Give me like less than 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Alrighty, see, it was less than 5 minutes. That's right, baby. Okay, let's get back into it. Hopefully that keeps him satiated. He might want to play. Once we do the whole webcam stream setup, you'll be able to see his antics firsthand. He might actually knock himself down, so that'll be interesting. All right, back to it. Engaging immersion. That same night, you in the company of one of the old inhabitants of the outpost go on your first guard duty. Shortly after midnight, your partner suggests you take a nap and says that he will stay on duty on his own for a while. He promises to wake you up in case of emergency. I don't believe that for a goddamn moment. We have no relationship, okay? I've been praying the whole time. I've been praying the whole campaign. I don't believe you for a goddamn moment. Refuse. The idea of a little nap on combat duty doesn't seem so great to you, and you decline. In response, your partner suggests that you freshen up a bit and race down to a creek for water. Deferring to seniority, you go where you were told. However, something inside keeps you on the edge. Everything looks as if there was intent to hide something from you. Quietly sneak back. After quietly sneaking back, you witness a caravan of half a dozen wagons intending to enter the city under cover of darkness. All the while, your partner, who also sees it perfectly well, calmly observes. Noticing your appearance, he orders you to keep your mouth shut and, pulling a jingling pouch with florins from his pocket, looks at you questioningly. He says nothing, but you can figure it out without words. Guys, I'm channeling my my prayer, okay? And I gotta, as much as I like the florins, I would love to click this, but we've been praying. We gotta refuse it. You immediately raise the alarm and, along with other new arrivals from the main camp, rush to interrupt them. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe it wasn't the right choice. maybe I should have taken the money, the free money. Okay, what do we have here? But look at my virtue, though, man. That's so worth it. How's my prestige look? Baby, are you really still screaming? Where are you even at? All right. Okay, we're gonna double dip on the prey option again, okay? This guy that I'm gonna face is going to have, he's gonna have a normal tunic on. It's cotton. Very easy to slice through considering that I now have an arming sword. He's gonna have nothing on his helmet. He's gonna have no shoes because he sold them for drink. He's gonna have a little knapsack full of wine. And he is going to be inferior to me in strength. Let's see if it pays off. That's actually not too bad. Well, the helmet was off. He's armed pretty well, but the armor is not as bad as I thought it would. So, prayer works. Okay? Man, I look really smug now with my... I'm fitted right now. Holy shit. Like, I'm actually, like... This is medieval drip right here. This looks pretty good. But oh no. Oh my god, I'm on my last legs. This might be my end. All right. We're going to have to make this count. What can we do? Weak spot, Counter-Strike. You can play the whole game? Cripple. chance. Oh, we gotta go for the body. Oh, it's a weak spot. No. You chopped my armor. He chooped my armor. I'm gonna hit him. I need to hit him again. Right in the body. Boom. Nice little cut. He was maimed. I'm gonna give him another little slashy. Right in the body. A little slicey. No! Man, the armor's really making a difference, though. I mean, an axe just doing 8 damage like that? That's not bad. Alright, we're gonna go defensive right now. Hopefully I don't get to... Oh man, I'm really fucked right now. I'm so tired. This is like me in real life. No, I shouldn't say that. It's actually not been that bad. I actually have a lot more energy than usual now. Receive an injury. Hey, I got an achievement for that. For getting hurt. Alright. I think I'm gonna go for... How much does this cost? 15? Let's just go for the sword. Let's not even gamble on this. Let's just try to fuck this guy up. Hopefully there's not another one after this. Drop the helmet. We're going for the slash. Right on the body. Boom. That's right. That's what prayer gets you, baby. A dead soldier and 6 gold. Ooh. Ooh. I'm searching. Ooh, a rabbit's foot. Oh man, oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Yes. The battle does not last even 15 minutes. Clearly not expecting you to show up, the French quickly abandon plans to break through into the city and prefer to retreat. The deputy and the old inhabitants of the outpost are understandably furious because of your actions, but you don't pay much attention to their wrath, figuring that the sounds of battle are guaranteed to distract the attention of other sentries and lookouts who will alert the main camp. And it won't be long before a superior will show up here, so you will be able to tell him the truth about what happened. At first, this plan seems quite proper to you, but it quickly becomes obvious that you did not take something into... Oh no. Without asking unnecessary questions or wasting time on discussions, the deputy and his men bear their weapons and rush at the new arrivals who've helped you in the battle. And having been taken by surprise one by one, they are quickly sent to the afterlife. In just a few minutes, the only honest person left on the outpost is you. Guys, we're gonna have to put our hands together and do a little prayer here. Okay, not a little gambling. No florins in it for me. But I'm thinking, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Skeptical of your chances to fend off the deputy and his men, you make a run for it. But they quickly catch up with you. Agility, endurance, coordinate. Oh, but I have good agility. But my agility. Guys, it's time to see how good this rabbit's foot is. And we've got a shield this time. It's gonna be okay. Tiny token that is said to bring luck and good fortune. Alright. Here we go. Guys, we need prayer hands in the chat for this one, okay? We've been praying this whole time. We haven't been stealing, we've been good. We have almost perfect virtue. But this is our greatest test here, because I'm exhausted, and I don't think I have that much health. Okay. What? Whoa! What? You get first strike too? Oh no, I have full stam. Okay. Fuck, I'm crippled too. All right, here we go. Let's get the body. Oh no. They missed. They missed! It's working! Keep praying in chat! Keep praying in chat! Prayer hands, God bless, all that! Go, 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 go! Quick! We can do this, we can do this! We can absolutely do this. Alright, I'm not gonna fuck around. Going right for the body. Damn it. Okay. Are you gonna recover too? Oh, fuck. Okay, this guy's got no stamina. Maybe I should go for him. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn, I could only do one more hit. I'm gonna hit his head. No! No, no, no! Don't hit! Don't hit! Oh, yes! Oh man, that shield is so useful. Oh my lord. Okay, now I have to recover. I'm really gonna have to You guys are really gonna have to pray now. Come on now. Recover. Okay, good. All right. Keep it going. I can feel the energy. I can feel it. I can feel you imbuing me with Oh no. I had 358 florins. I got one chapter down. I think I killed 2 guys. Oh man. Although now that I know that okay, Tomo. Now that I know that you can train strength and other stats, that'll be useful for next time. All right, let's break away from this game. Honestly, I was not expecting much out of this game, especially when I read the reviews. Like, a lot of people were complaining. I genuinely like it. That's actually really fun. Maybe it's just because I like those goofy dating sim type games, but it's still pretty good. I like it. All right, how much time do we have? I could do like another half an hour. What do you guys say? You guys want a half an hour of content? Let me see here. One sec. Oh no. All right. I think that I think I'm gonna have a chat with my friends. Let me see if I can get this. Boom. You hear him singing? You got litter on your nose, Kyoya? He's singing. Tomo's staring at me. I gave him treats. Can you believe this? Unbelievable. All right, guys. It's demoralizing to lose a battle like that. It's very upsetting. And I think I'm gonna have to talk to somebody to make me feel better. Which Daryl Dixon has the most views here? I think Daryl would make me feel better. Maybe. Let me talk to Daryl. I'm Daryl. All right, let's call Daryl Dixon up. Yes. What the fuck? What? Voice error. Hey, Daryl.
Looks over at you, swallowing the bite of rabbit he just took. Yeah?
Can I get a bite of that rabbit?
Raises an eyebrow, then shrugs, holding out the half-eaten rabbit. Sure, go ahead.
I take a bite of the rabbit and spit it out. Turns out I'm vegan. He can't process that. It's too much for him. What is going on with this shit, man? This is ridiculous. Like, I paid for the premium version of this, and it works worse than the original. This guy, he couldn't handle it. Oh fuck, the irate gamer. What does the irate gamer sound like? Wasn't it like completely off? What does the voice sound like?
After a bit of time passed.
Oh, I used my Indian one. That's right, because they use like a girl's voice for some reason. Let's talk to Georgie. Alright, no vegan. Hey Georgie, are you a vegan?
I am a carnivorous herbivore who occasionally dabbles in veganism.
What about Pesta?
Pesta is my girlfriend who I am in an open relationship with. She is a barista from the local cafe whom I always mope and whine to, and she gives me free coffee to get me to leave.
Damn. I don't even know how to respond. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how to respond to that. You got
Are you
me.
not familiar with the concept of an open relationship? I can explain it to you in detail.
Yeah, explain it to me in detail.
An open relationship refers to a type of relationship in which both partners agree to have romantic or sexual relationships with other people while still remaining romantically committed to each other. This type of relationship requires clear communication and boundaries to ensure that both parties feel comfortable and respected in the relationship. As in my case, my girlfriend Pesta and I have an open relationship. This means that we are both free to explore romantic and or sexual relationships with other people.
This is exactly how he would explain it. This is precisely how he would explain it. Why is this thing like taking control of my mic so bad? That's the one thing I hate about this. It's so difficult to stream it because it just keeps fucking with my mic. Jesus Christ. That's exactly how he would explain it. Is it because my mic's too high, maybe? No, it can't be. I don't think that's it. All right. What are the boundaries that you've set with Pesta in order to make the open relationship work?
The boundaries we have set in our open relationship are unique to us and may not be suitable for all couples. We have agreed that we will always inform each other if we plan to engage with another person.
I'm sorry, did you say for all cuckolds?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by all cuckolds. Can you clarify your question?
I'm asking you. I just thought you said all. Did you say all cuckolds or something else?
If you mean the phrasing suitable for all couples, I didn't mean it in a way that all couples should have an open relationship. I was simply trying to explain that each couple's boundaries and rules are different, and what worked for me and Pesta may not work for everyone.
All right, but what are your boundaries? I'm not asking if they'll work for everyone. I want to know what boundaries you've set.
Sure, some of the boundaries we have set for our open relationship include informing each other before engaging with another person, regular check-ins to discuss any issues or concerns, respecting each other, and not letting outside relationships negatively impact our own relationship, being honest and transparent with each other at all times.
But isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
What do you mean? Did you have someone specific in mind?
What about Futanari Kami?
You are very strange. Why are you bringing Kami into this conversation?
Did you ask Futanari Kami?
I have no idea what you mean. Why are you asking me about Futanari?
All right. Look. Clearly it's a sore subject. Why don't you just continue to tell me what your boundaries are with Pesta?
I mean, I don't want to get personal here, but I guess you could say I am not allowed to spend more time on you than I spend on Pesta. What do you think about that?
I'm fine with that. That's no problem. I don't really want to spend that much time with you.
Ouch, that hurt. Why don't you want to spend time with me?
You're yelling at me. And you're talking about an open relationship. And your boundary. I really didn't sign up for this. I thought we were going to talk about coffee.
So what? Are you jealous?
I'm not jealous at all. Not one bit.
If you weren't jealous, then why did you look like your blood was boiling when I was talking about Pesta and the open relationship?
I don't really have a good answer for that, man. I think what you misinterpreted my disappointment as anger. I was disappointed that we weren't talking about coffee the whole time.
I see. That's understandable. Some understandably. I can get pretty carried away when the topic of Pesta is on the conversation. What did you want to talk about? Coffee.
Actually, can I go on a little date with Pesta? Would that be permissible? Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, what? You want to go on a date with my girlfriend?
Yeah, is that alright?
No, it's not all right. She's my girlfriend. I'm not gonna let another guy take her out on a date. She's off limits to you. The sky.
But you said you were in an open relationship and you have boundaries. I can't take like what can I do to meet your boundaries?
It doesn't matter if we're in an open relationship. I'm not gonna let you take Pesta on a date. Period. And there's nothing you can do to change my mind. Pesta is mine, and I'm not sharing her with anyone.
I got some bad news for you, Georgie.
What's the news?
Me and Pesta have already been on a date together.
What? When did this happen?
Earlier today. That's actually why I'm here. I know this is kind of an awkward situation, but she told me that you guys were in an open relationship, and she said that it's customary that your agreement is that the guy has to tell the other guy. So I'm telling you just out of respect.
This can't be true. This can't be true. Pesta wouldn't go on a date with you. She told me she was working today. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe you went on a date with my girlfriend behind my back.
He's actually having like a conniption. Well, I mean, it wasn't really behind your back, I'm telling you now. And I thought you guys were cool with it. You said that you were in an open relationship. We just went on a date. It's not like a big deal.
It is a big deal. You went out on a date with my girlfriend, my Pesta. What did you do on the date?
I mean, she said that you're not supposed to ask about that. That's one of the boundaries.
Well, screw that. I want to know what you did on the date. Did you hold hands? Did you kiss? Did you go home together? I need to know.
If I said all three, how would that make you feel?
It would make me furious. It would make me feel like I'm about to strangle you to death.
Okay, well, we just waved at each other and we talked about the current geopolitical climate, and then we left.
That's it? All you did was wave and talk?
That's all we did.
You swear you're not lying to me?
Oh, I've never lied in my life.
Fine, I believe you, but no more dates with Pesta, understood?
No more dates, I promise. I only did it because she said it was fine. I would never do that to you.
Good. And don't let me catch you even talking to Pesta again, or there will be dire consequences. Understand?
You noticed me texting her, and I stopped and put my phone away.
Good. I'm serious. Don't talk to her anymore. I don't like the fact that she was comfortable with you two going on a date. It means she must have strong feelings for you.
I don't know about all that, but you want to roll some dice or maybe play some poker?
Sure, I'll play poker. What are the stakes?
Your entire livelihood.
My entire livelihood? That's pretty steep.
Your cards are a 10 of clubs and a 2 of diamonds.
Damn. What are your cards?
Oh, man. Bad news. It's a royal flush. For me.
God damn it. Can I at least keep my shirt?
No, I'm going to have to take that. It's only... You understand. It's only fair. You agree to the stakes.
God damn it. Fine, but leave me my pants at least.
I'm going to need those too, Georgie.
My pants too? What am I supposed to wear?
I hand you a loincloth.
You want me to wear this loincloth? Are you serious?
That's what I've got. I've taken everything else of yours. I even have your coffee. I even have Pesta.
Damn it! Alright, fine. Give me the damn loincloth.
I point you towards a cave where you could start a new life.
I hesitantly walk into the cave, feeling humiliated and defeated.
You notice some rocks and some loose firewood, and you decide to make a fire.
I carefully arrange the rocks in a circle and stack the firewood inside. I use a couple of dry twigs for kindling and start to build a fire.
You decide to decorate your cave as well. How would you do this?
I start by gathering some colorful rocks and placing them around the cave walls. I also find some sturdy branches to make a makeshift bed. For warmth, I collect some leaves and twigs to create a natural insulation. I also decide to paint some simple designs on the cave walls, using natural pigments from crushed berries.
All of a sudden, a bunch of scorpions come in.
I'm startled by the sudden invasion of scorpions, and I quickly jump back, trying to keep my distance. I look around the cave for something to defend myself with.
You notice a rubber band ball that was left by somebody.
Without any better option at hand, I grab the rubber band ball. I start to fling the rubber bands at the scorpions, trying to scare them away.
They all jump on you simultaneously, stinging you and pinching you with their pincers.
I let out a cry of pain as the scorpions swarm me and start to sting and pinch me all over my body. I start swatting them away and backing further into the cave, trying to get away from their attacks.
You fall into a poison haze, and a coma ensues. Oh no.
Everything goes black as I fall into a deep coma. I'm unable to move or feel anything as I succumb to the effects of the scorpion venom.
Yeah, that's a pretty good place to leave Georgie. It's better than what he's doing right now. Oh my god. Did they speak to Kermit? Oh my god, what was I doing with Kermit? I think I took Kermit to war or something. What? Why are you yelling at me? Who would be funny to talk to? Hold on one sec. Let me adjust this real quick. Let me talk to one more person, and then I'm gonna have to take off. This cat's not gonna stop now. Who would be funny? Let me think here. Oh my god, there's Baby D. What did he last do with review, bro? Wasn't he yelling at me? Who's a YouTuber? Should be a YouTuber. Let me think here. Give me 1 second, I'll figure this out. I kidnap who? Review, bro? No, there's no kidnapping. I convinced his mom to take me to invite me to dinner. I kicked his dad out, and we were having a nice meal, from what I remember. But the previous iterations of the same events might have ended in smoking crack and reviewing it. Might have ended in a robbery and maybe a homicide and living on the streets after the crack habit, and perhaps a prison arc with white supremacists and a high-powered rifle, but there was no kidnapping involved. I can attest to that. So this is some headcanon stuff that you've got going on. That never would have happened. I never would have done that. Let me see who's like a terrible Star Wars character. Fuck, let me look one up. Oh, Max Rebo. Let's talk about Max Rebo. If someone had to have made a Max Rebo. Rio? Who's Rio?
Как поживаешь?
I don't even know. What's the background of this? Let's see. Oh, Boss Nass! Yes! Let's talk about Boss Nass. You're gonna tell me there's no Boss Nass? Come on, man. What about Jar? I think I spoke to Jar Jar, didn't I? Did I speak to Jar Jar Binks? Like Jar Jar Dink. There's gotta be like 16,000 Jar Jar Binks. I think this thing's dying. Who the fuck are... RARER? Oh my god, Genshin Impact. Slurp Wednesday. Jar Jar. There he is. Let's see what he sounds like. Why are you taking me off site? Or actually, are you opening a new window with it? Okay. I don't know why that's happening all of a sudden. Oh no, what does he sound like?
Mesa, howdy do, friend. How's the day going?
That's a terrible one. That's really bad. That's like somebody doing a Jar Jar impression.
Mesa called Jar Jar Binks. Mesa Gungan from Gunga City. Tis a hidden city.
Alright, we can talk to him. Hey, what's up, Jar Jar? How you doing, man?
Mesa doing fine. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Not so great, man. Listen, would you be okay with doing some quick gang operations in the Naboo?
Of course, Mesa to help. What you want me to do?
Okay, I want you to take this blue headband because we're going to be representing the Crips, and we're going to go over to the princess's palace, and we're just going to do like a little drive-by via one of those flying droid platforms, battle droid platforms. What do you say?
Misa say sound good to Misa. Misa never been in a drive-by before. This will be quite exciting.
I hand you a high-powered laser blaster, a repeating blaster.
Looking at the blaster. This is a fine piece of weaponry. Misa sure it will do the job just fine.
Fast forward to when we're right outside the palace gates. I pull up very slowly on the platform and tell you to take aim.
Take aim, preparing to fire. Misa ready.
Go on.
Fires the blaster at the palace gates. Blast them!
Bad news. The only person that you hit is a small child. You see her body hit the ground. A searing shot is through her chest. Smoke is rising from it, and she lays deceased.
Shocked and dismayed by what he has just done. No. Misa was supposed to take out the gate, hurt a child. How could Misa have been so careless?
I shout at you, Jar Jar, what have you done?
He's shaking as the guilt and horror of his mistake sets in Misa. Misa didn't mean to. Misa meant to hit the gate the child. Misa sorry. Misa is so sorry.
Well, meaning to do something doesn't really matter, does it? That kid's dead. I point at the corpse.
Shaken and distraught, feeling the weight of his actions. You're right. Misa didn't mean to hurt anyone. But that doesn't change the fact that Misa did. And that child is dead because of Misa's mistake. Misa feels so guilty and terrible right now.
Fast forward 1 year to Jar Jar's apartment. He's taken up a drinking habit and regularly shoots heroin in order to dampen the life that the memory of the life that he's taken.
Looking disheveled and haggard, surrounded by empty bottles of liquor and used syringes, Misa's life is a mess. Misa can't stop thinking about that little girl Misa killed. Misa drink to forget, but it just don't work.
You also think about the delicious white powder that you have in a fresh syringe just waiting for you. Uh-oh. I think that was too much. It wasn't the trauma of shooting the child that got Jar Jar. It was the fucking heroin. He got too excited about it. He's still thinking. Heroin is where they draw the line, not a not a child killed during a drive. All right, Jar Jar. I see you have to think about this. Yeah, you could have processed that one. All right, everybody. That's gonna be it for today. I want to thank you all for turning up, for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Thank you for those who listened to my state of the stream address in the beginning. I will keep my promise. I will be grinding away to provide you with more entertainment. I'll be back next Sunday. If you didn't know already, I will be streaming every Sunday in September, and I will continue that pattern from here on out. It should be at 6 p.m. each week. I might, if I don't have enough time to do what I want on stream, I might pull it like a little earlier. Oh, excuse me. So maybe I'll do like 5 instead, Eastern. But I'll let you know in advance. I'll definitely be back next week at 6 p.m. We'll do something different. I'll surprise you. We'll figure it out. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll miss you. I'll miss every single one of you. And that's for real. I can't wait to stream again. This was fun. I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. But new things on the horizon. New entertainment. Okay? New levels. You guys have a wonderful night. Sleep tight. Remember to pray before you gamble, but then not gamble because you're going to lose anyway. Okay? Good night, everybody. If you haven't already, I do have some funny, if you're interested, I have some funny little AI videos on my YouTube channel. I'll post it in the chat. If you're not aware, I made like a little album for fun, and I made little shorts. So, good night, everybody. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you next week.